Konnichiwa, what's up, Mini-san? 俺は Username VG○○7 これは最強 Podcast GHP
おー、最強
最強この番組はシンディースご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしますシンディースの腹減ったパパラパラパシンディースどこで何ですか
ああ、懐かしいね。
懐かしい。
懐かしい。
涼しいよ。私たちのメイントピック、Top 50 Anime According to Reddit。
50?50 のトップ。
俺の一緒に、Fantastic 仲間、最初は、パワードッグ様。パオ、are you okay? 元気だ
バスターウルフああ、なんとか違うな。
違うよ。
違います。
Anyway, what you been playing recently?
So I have actually been playing Bullet Girls Fantasia.
Bullet Girls.
which is a
It's a kids game, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, for children only.
Maybe yes.
It's a baby's
And,
game.
if you are at all curious, like this is probably the game that caused Sony to that maybe forced Sony to censor a lot of their games now.
Yeah,
But
it's a baby's game.
It's basically Senran Kagura, the third-person shooter. So you play the members. You play as the members of a high school Rangers club. So it kind of reminds me of the anime Saba game, but they're not as crazy. So and you they're the Ranger Club, like does survival tactics and things, but they also use like guns with practice rounds. So and then each girl has kind of like a specialty weapon, although you can switch them up. So one of them specializes in assault rifles. One of them is has sniper rifles.
What kind of game is this? Is it tactics or something?
No, it's a shooter.
Shooter?
It's a third-person shooter.
Third-person
Yeah,
shooter. Okay.
It's Senran Kagura, the shooter.
Oh, it's like that beach thing with the what do you call this? Water guns, but this one uses real guns.
Peach Splash.
Yeah.
Peach Splash. Yep. Kind of, yes. So it's a so I think one of the reviews I read is like it's a bit like Earth Defense Force. Yeah, like if I think about it objectively, it's not very good, but I love it. But I love playing it for some reason. It's like if you think about Earth Defense Force, man, the graphics suck, the controls suck, the character models suck. I can't stop playing. I love this game. Why can't I stop playing? So it's like that.
Who's the publisher in this one? D3 as well? Or
D3.
no?
Yeah,
D3, yeah. Same guys
Yep.
of what do you call this? Earth Defense Force as well. Yeah, cool.
Yep. And it's not. It's not available in the West, but I've been playing the Southeast Asian version, which has both Japanese and English languages, so you can play.
Good old Southeast Asia.
Yes, but the thing there is there aside from the shooty stuff, you also get the interrogation stuff, which they call drilling. And
drilling,
yes,
eh?
I don't want to say too much, but yes, drilling is very appropriate.
Okay, my
And
imagination has now gone wild.
and yeah, but so for some reason that's what I'm playing now. I don't know how I ended up playing it, but that's what I'm playing now. Like it's not as if I've got a billion other games to play, but yeah, I don't know why I'm playing it. Like I don't know why I'm playing it. Like the AI sucks, the graphics suck. But I can't stop playing it. I don't know. I love it.
Okay,
and
so
and and aside from that, yeah, I just got a Switch Lite like today.
oh,
So if you wanna ask me anything
Mhm.
later, just go
yeah,
ahead.
sure. Cause Spawnwave just opened one up recently.
Yep.
So yeah. The next one, I'm going to introduce them both. Was they're playing the same game. Uh, and I think they love it very much. So Cal and Alan is has been playing Borderlands 3. Good old Borderlands 3. So who wants to comment on this? What's your review on it? Yeah.
Uh, I guess I'll go first because I just finished the campaign
Oh, I thought
earlier
you
this
just
afternoon.
okay. You finished the whole campaign, as in the story mode.
Yep,
My God.
just just this afternoon.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, it touches it really is a continuation of Borderlands 2. It touches it touches in some of the events that happen in Borderlands 2. Saka syempre yung characters.
Mhm.
It it still incorporates the same characters as the first. Oh, well, the first Borderlands, including what was that other one? The prequel.
Pre sequel.
The
Pre-sequel.
right.
TPS. Yeah.
So it's there. Same old, really same old thing. Vault, monster, loot. That's it. The story niya. The story isn't
Claptrap.
really very good. Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Claptrap's still alive.
Why? Why?
Regrettably.
I don't know. He's just alive for whatever reason. He just won't die.
I know. He's got a lot of fans for some reason.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of fans for some reason. Oh. Hello there,
Pero
Bob.
kind of like what Cal and I was talking about earlier about the whole story. I mean, the story isn't very good. People
Was it ever?
usually
Was it ever really?
I thought
Hey.
it was pretty good. I thought.
two was pretty okay, but
Pretty okay.
Well, for a Borderlands game,
right.
don't really, it's like you go to, you know, Pornhub and you just read the comment. No, you don't. You know, that's what it is. That's what this is. You know, you wanna, you know, shoot them up and have fun with your friends, and you know, it's
Then I wouldn't play Borderlands.
no, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying if you're into this kind of game,
It kind of like what I mentioned the other day. It's like mindless shooting
yeah,
with
this,
loot.
yep,
So
like
yeah, okay,
yeah,
we'll play it.
yep. It's kind of like parang it's a Musu game, you know, like you just. But you know, of course, Musu games I kind of sort of care about the story here.
Mm.
Like this game, if you took out all the story and it was drop into a level, shoot stuff, get loot, I'd be okay with that.
Mm. What you really want to watch out for when you're playing Borderlands 3 or really any kind of Borderlands game is how they take pot shots at different shows or 90s or 2000 shows or whatever. Yeah, you might references to other pop media culture. That's really what you watch out for when you're playing in Borderlands.
Really? Not the shooty and the looting.
Well, like I said, it's mindless shooting and looting. Pero what makes it a little interesting if you see those little events this is a reference to let's say Rick and Morty. There's a event or a quest that's referencing to Rick and Morty. Penn and Teller. Do you guys know
Oh
Penn
yeah,
and
yeah.
Teller?
Penn and Teller
Yep.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
in the game.
Oh, okay.
Their actual likeness is in the game.
What?
Why?
Why?
Uh-huh.
That's the question. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just boss that
exactly
you
the
have
same.
to kill.
Hmm.
No,
No, why do you have to kill them?
because they're I don't know. They're boss. It's again mindless shooting. Oh, boss! I gotta kill them. But my crosshair is turning red when I point to them, so I will shoot. Yun.
Okay.
That's basically it. Tapos ano, Transformers, Ghostbusters reference and all that.
Hmm.
And it's fun if you suddenly realize like, oh crap, that was Optimus Prime. I shouldn't have done that.
That was Optimus Prime, but due to international copyright laws, he's not.
Uh-huh. So this is exactly like the scene in that movie with Optimus Prime. Oh my god. It brings back memories. Bad ones.
Okay. I could relate.
So again, it's Borderlands. If you wanna play it, if you just wanna do something mindless for a couple of hours or days, go play.
About Cal, what's your comment on this one?
Uh, I mean, if you haven't played Borderlands 2, I highly recommend that you play that one first. 'Cause I don't think this is a good entry point.
Mm-hmm.
And ano na rin eh, kung mahilig ka sa mga lowbrow jokes,
Mm.
you may enjoy this. You know, I'm gonna look down who enjoy like toilet humor. 'Cause there's a lot of like like ass douche. Like I actually would be interested how many times they put that in, you know. It's the writing is basically that ass douche, but like all those words,
Mhm.
probably 90% of the script. You know? So if you don't expect too much and you just let's say if you have a friend who plays this, probably that's the best way to enjoy this game is just playing with friends and not expecting too much.
Mm,
But
okay.
in that case, you should just play Borderlands 2 because it's cheaper.
How many players is
play
Borderlands, by
Rayman.
the way?
For
4.
Up to 4. Yep.
Typical.
4 years.
Typical.
Yeah.
4
You should just play
players.
Remnant.
And
3 players.
just get rid of your other friend and just play Remnant. No, like I said, it's hard for me to recommend, like especially since Borderland 2 exists and it's pretty much the same
Mhm.
thing
Hmm.
again.
And
Maybe
it's
the
also
graphics are
two,
better.
two has been remastered, right?
Yeah, they came out with a pack.
Was that Handsome Collection?
Mm,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah, I think so.
for Borderlands 1 pre-sequel and Borderlands 2 they came out with true pack.
Yeah, the Handsome Collection was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep. And I think the only other addition here is what sliding.
And
Yeah, the
then-
sliding and mantling. That's
Mm.
it. Aside from that, it'll
pretty
play
much
the
the same.
same as Borderlands 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to recommend. Like I said, if you just want to try out Borderlands,
Yeah,
I'd go for
play
2 first.
play 2
Like
first.
that.
If you like that, then you can go into 3.
Yeah, and like even then, it's
Still a hard sell.
yeah, you have friends. you know, uh,
Yeah.
do they want it?
From what I know, Borderlands is more like crossing Diablo and FPS. Any
Yep.
FPS there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, because I mean, they advertise they have 1 billion guns.
Yeah, but it's
But-
like, what's the difference between? It's like a handgun plus 1 or handgun plus 2 or a handgun plus 1
Mhm.
with the
With
this-
shock damage and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Just changing the
Right.
it is like don't expect like it like to be like actually
No, it's true
it's
because
actually
I've
different, right?
seen the same guns show up or the same name guns, but different level, different rarity, with one, of course, with one additional quirk to the weapon or something.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like No Man's Sky that they have 1 billion planets, pero
It's just randomly generated planets.
Well, yeah, it's randomly generated,
Well,
but at least
mhm.
No Man's Sky is like it's very hard to encounter the same planet twice, right?
Yeah.
Because of the way everything's generated. Like even the animals are kind of like uh has
Y-
the animals are generated depending on the environment that the planet was kind of.
well, siguro yung No Man's Sky next.
Hmm.
But when No Man's Sky first came out, it doesn't matter what the environment of a planet is. It's just gonna mix and match the monsters or the animals.
I've seen this from another planet. Oh, they exist here too.
Like you'll see
Oh,
a
look, it's
T-Rex sized
humans.
monster with little butterfly wings or something,
Nah.
just because of how it's randomly generated. Which is,
Character generator.
pero dito, I mean, in Borderlands, it's the guns. They have, some of them will have the same names, but of course, different level, different. Like one extra ability, one random ability or something. So that's probably why they can say it has a million guns because of how math and algorithm works and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
So
Randomly generated
Math.
stuff. Math.
math, my worst nemesis.
Okay. As for me, I've been playing the anime bundle collection on Switch recently, which is Astral Chain and
Anime Bundle
Daemon X Machina because they're so anime in some way. Anyway, for Daemon X Machina, I don't really recommend it for everyone because if you haven't played Armored Core in a way is kinda not that exciting of a game, but it's got mechs and it's highly customizable. So, but it's got a good story so far for Daemon X Machina. So yeah, highly customizable, lots of parts, lots of mix and match stuff. You can make the weirdest mech ever. Like I've got the mech I have right now has two beam rifles, beam cannon on the back, and two bazookas that you can interchange. So it feels OP, but once you use it, you run out of energy a lot because it's all energy weapons. So yeah, it's fun to balance stuff around. Astral Chain, as Pao said last week, really good game. Uh, so far, very. I think it's one of the best ones released by Platinum.
Platinum. Yeah.
So don't
So
sleep
for
on it.
Alan's for Alan's benefit, what I said last week was that I think it's the most complete package that for a platinum game. It's like it's got less of the pacing issues that have plagued stuff like Bayonetta and
What
and
issues?
Metal Gear Rising.
There are no issues.
Oh yes, so because you absolutely really love that freeway bike section
Oh yeah.
that seemed to go on for like 2 hours.
Yep. Who doesn't?
Uh, mhm. Mhm.
Anyway,
Anyway,
other than that, I guess we'll discuss movies first before we go straight to the main topic. Because Pau and I did watch specific movies. I think he's what's the name of that? Promare?
Premiere,
Premiere.
Premiere.
That's the katakana that says there.
Yeah.
Premiere. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, well, there's a specific thing in the movie that's called Premiere, so
Ah,
it's not a
Spoilers.
random.
nice.
I mean, okay, like Okay. Like if
I
you
guess we could stop there because it's still showing. Anyway, I saw One Piece Stampede as well. So yesterday. So how do you like Premiere? By the way, anything? Do you recommend it? Is it?
it's a pretty good. Like I've been seeing on my Twitter feed like everybody's like, "Oh, this show, this movie is so awesome." It's like, yeah, it's typical internet thing where everything is either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. Um, so it's a it's uh, very close to Guren Lagann in terms of the atmosphere,
Mm,
like the style of it, because it's Trigger,
uh-huh.
and like the main character is very calm in a way, uh, but it the story itself reminds me of like Fire Force
Mhm.
as seen through the eyes of Trigger. So
Okay.
so you're still it's a very similar concept, because they're all the main character is basically a firefighter,
Mhm.
and they're basically, um the premise is these firefighters are not like your normal regular firefighters, sort of like how they are in Fire Force. They actually fight, um what they call burnish, who are people who can create fires.
Hmm.
So pyrokinetics in a way.
Like
Pyrokinetics.
a
Yeah.
third
What
generation.
sounds too
Yep.
familiar?
Yeah. So it's like,
It sounds
but as
like
you know,
one of that movies I've seen way back. It's what's that? I forgot the name of the movie. Wilder Napalm. Very old movie. But
but
once
yeah,
again,
they got mechs, so
yay,
it's not
mechs.
exactly like Fire Force,
Hmm.
um, but yeah, it's got a lot of elements from Gurren Lagann. So if you're in the mood for a Gurren Lagann type of show, then that's gonna be up your alley.
Okay, great.
It's also very stylized.
No, that's Trigger. They're
Yeah,
always
because it's
stylized.
Trigger. Yeah. So I think one of the things they did for this movie in particular is they minimized a lot of the heavy, thick outlines that is a trademark of anime.
Yep.
So if you look at screenshots of everything, where everything's like, the coloring sort of reminds me of a Disney movie in a way,
Oh.
because there aren't a lot of like the like heavy black outlines that Trigger is known for.
Hmm.
You know, so it's interesting, and the way they depict fire is actually unique. Yeah, yeah, if you're a hardcore if you're a hardcore technical nerd,
Hmm.
um I will tell you that this will
Irk you.
this the Premiere will remind you of the Saturn versus PlayStation era,
Yeah. Okay.
because there are lots of triangles and lots of quads.
Are there love triangles?
Uh,
um,
Uh-oh.
I don't know. That's Macross, man.
but yeah, yeah. So
Didn't Gurren Lagann have like a sort of love triangle?
well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's also like a Yoko kind. The one of the main heroines is kind of like a Yoko character also.
Yoko Ono?
So uh, no,
Breaks the band.
no, no, no.
Yesterday. I haven't seen that movie, but I'm very interested. Yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it wasn't showing here.
Yeah.
So, but Premiere was. So
Premiere,
go
yeah.
figure.
Anyway, Premiere wasn't showing here, but I did see One Piece Stampede. It's very shonen-ish. So, what do you expect?
What does it have to do with Vash?
Meron bang ano?
It's got nothing to do with Vash.
Vash the Stampede.
Yeah, but it's about a pirate festival where all the pirates are assembled in one place. So basically, all the favorite pirates you have encountered in the series, they'll be showing up there more or less. And
Buggy the Clown.
yes, exactly. Buggy the
Oh
Clown.
yeah,
He's there, and he's got a
Loki.
pretty big role as well. So yeah,
Because he's the main villain. I'm telling
exactly,
you.
exactly.
I'm
Forget
calling it right
Blackbeard,
now.
Buggy the Clown.
Buggy the Clown is gonna be the main villain in One Piece.
Anyway,
he's gonna be the final boss.
Yeah, kind of
calling it
surprising because whenever I watch an anime movie here in the Philippines, there's only about five of us in the theater. This one was packed, so wow, that's
One
new.
Piece is the most sellingest manga, right?
In some way, yeah, but
Yep.
it's running
Yeah,
too,
yeah, yeah. It's
too long.
yeah, it's the best-selling manga of all
Of
time.
all
I
time,
think
yeah,
at this
right?
point, like more than and that's a to me
No.
like why
What I like
it
about One Piece,
feels. Huh?
you know what I like about, I should say love about One Piece?
Mhm.
You can tell how far you are into the anime just by
Oh.
looking at Nami's boobs. If the boobs are bigger, then that's you're going, to the bigger they are, the later it is in the series.
Wait, what
More
the heck?
developed it is.
Is that something like reading trees, the age of the tree?
That-
Like, look at this
Oh, you're
cross
right,
section.
right. How many rings it has?
No, I believe this is 250 years old. And
No, I'm at chapter
Chapter
850.
1050.
looking at Nami's boobs, this is episode 550. My God. Anyway,
No, I agree.
I mean, look at it, yeah. The,
you know, if you never mentioned that, I would never actually think about it.
that's why I'm here, to think about all the research.
Anyway, so far, usual tropes. If there's a movie, there's a usual special move they can do in the movie only. So
only in the movie.
only in the movie. So they'll never do it in the series. So movie special.
Ever again.
Special move. Like that.
They'll never do it ever again.
Except for Boruto. Boruto did that one move from the movie. So because they repeated the whole thing on the,
Yeah,
on the
but-
series.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Ginawa na lang canon.
Because basically the Boruto movie is basically like, I don't know. It's like a different version of the same story.
Yeah, so it's either you go with canon movies or non-canon movies, like what we got with Dragon Ball from way back in the 90s.
Battle of the Gods. Like,
Anyway, there's the animation here is pretty good. Of course, it's a movie, and
it's a movie.
but usual Toei, they'll resort to CGI. There's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
CGI here.
CGI.
And there will be
Broly.
specific parts with. It looks like a Getter Robo movie, Shin Getter Robo movie. So, anyway, I'd recommend it if you're a fan of One Piece. But if you're not familiar with One Piece, don't watch it. You'll get confused.
You're not gonna know it.
You'll not. You won't know a thing.
Yeah. What was the like? I saw One Piece. Z.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one with the guy with the gold powers?
I
Yeah,
think so.
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Something
Z,
like
that's
that.
Z.
I had no idea what it was like. I don't even remember what happened there. But it's like
No, right. And that's an example of yung using using powers or moves that they'll only use in the movie.
Yep.
Kasi I think in Z, what did Luffy use? Yung elephant gun, but his hand was covered in gold or something.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which
Yeah.
that's something that you yeah.
Although that's also
something.
based on the circumstance, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's why it's
Right.
gold. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. Yep. So there we go. How about you two guys, Cal and Al? Alan, what did you watch anything recently? Any movies, any shows, TV shows you recommend?
I watched Hustlers.
Oh,
What?
Jennifer Lopez.
It's really good. It's
Oh
really good.
right,
Actually. I highly
that one.
recommend.
Jennifer Lopez. You know
Jennifer
that Witcher
Lopez.
character.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. And it had my crush, Constance Wu, but she was not very flattering in it. But
Huh? Constance
Oh.
Wu is there.
yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah,
okay. Now I gotta watch it.
yeah.
Not
Yep.
for Jennifer Lopez, but for Constance
No,
Wu.
Constance Wu.
But let me tell you though, like I was there for Constance Wu, but Jennifer J Lo is, whew, man, I,
Come for Constance, stay for Jado.
and it's like well, I guess it would be. I'm gonna explain this in in terms that we can all understand.
Okay.
It's either you're there for Imoto, uh, Constance Wu, or Onesan Jennifer Lopez. So whatever you prefer, there's one for you. Plus,
Does it have
We all
furry?
Yeah. Win-win.
Yes, actually, yes.
Win-win.
You have to watch
Win-win.
it, and then you will see that there is a furry.
My God, it's got everything.
It's got everything. I'm telling. It's even got Usher in it.
Wow.
So weird.
Put it down. Put it down.
Usher is an
But
extra.
no, it's really
It's a
good.
bonus.
The story is really good. And then there's this one scene where J Lo. Let me just say J Lo makes a convincing stripper.
Oh,
I'm gonna say.
I mean,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gonna watch that. The very first time I've seen Constance Wu is that show Humans.
Mm.
It's like a BBC show or like a
Documentary?
British show.
Oh, the one where they're robots.
Right.
Oh,
that
okay,
one.
okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, she was
That's
in
the first
there?
time I saw her. Oh, she's like the main android thing.
Really?
Uh huh.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah, that's probably where I remember her the most.
Cool.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
The mom. Siya yung
Yep,
mom, no?
she's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
She's hilarious. She basically plays Ali Wong in that TV show.
Oh, okay. Ali Wong.
Yeah, if you like Ali Wong's comedy, Fresh off the boat is really good.
Anyway, Ali Wong. I've seen a few of Ali Wong's stand-ups. She's really good. Delivery.
I know, right? Did you know she's married to a Filipino?
Yep. She mentioned it
Oh,
several times.
That should make you support her.
It's like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's why you have to what do you call this? Support her by default.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle is
Aw.
racist, but he's married to a Filipino. Yeah.
Filipino trope.
Yeah, man. Like the that band guy.
Hmm.
And
Um,
Snyder?
No, the
What? What?
shoot, just a city boy in the born and raised in
Born and
South-
raised in South Detroit.
Journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Journey.
Journey. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't stop believing.
Yeah. What about Journey?
The guy's Filipino, so all of Journey's fans
the
now are all
the,
Filipino.
the new vocalist.
Arnel Pineda. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ano Pineda.
Yarnel.
All his, yeah, all his fans now are all Filipinos.
Of course.
Yeah. Which
Great.
is actually kind of like inspiring if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Because if
seen
he
a
was
few
in the Philippines-
documentaries on him.
Yeah, because if he was in the Philippines, they'd be talking shit about him, trying to drag him down, But since it's in America, club mentality, but since he's in America, you're like, yeah, that's our guy.
No, they'll still be haters.
I know.
Yeah,
true.
I just lost a
Yeah.
Star Wars fan who happens to.
No, I
Will you? Fuck
Oh.
you.
no, Filipinos are really, really good.
Mm.
It's like, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Filipino, but we're,
No,
but
man.
Bias,
Ah,
bias!
Filipinos are really good.
Bias.
Easiest money of my life! normally.
No, it's like, I find it funny that when I was staying in Kuala Lumpur, it's like I was watching the local TV shows there. It was we like we laugh at the quality of Filipino TV shows, but it's like compared to our shows, their shows are like.
First year, it's shit.
Well,
I can-
except for Indonesian kung fu flicks, they're really good.
No, but those are movies. Like
Yep,
I'm talking about TV. Like
TV shows, their TV shows are that bad.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to say yeah, but yeah.
hindi naman sa yes pero yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of funny. It's like suddenly I understood. Oh, that's why they like watching like Pangako Sa'yo and everything.
Really?
It's like yeah, no joke. I was checking into I was in the hotel, and the receptionist, the front desk at the hotel is basically, when she found out I was a Filipino, it's like, oh, you know Pangako Sa'yo? Yes.
What the fuck?
Like Jericho Rosales in the Jericho Rosales version.
Sorry, but that's so weird.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And
I thought you were gonna answer niche show.
so and she was asking like, did they end up together in the end? Like, I
Like,
don't.
wow.
Spoilers.
I don't know.
Spoilers.
I'm
Don't
not,
worry about it. Spoilers.
No, pero that's true.
No, I
Kasi dito, there's some theaters that show yung mga Pinoy movies.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's a good turnout
Market.
for white people.
Yeah, we used to be the number one movie producer in Asia, Hong Kong.
Mm.
It's like Hong Kong made a lot more movies, but we made like higher quality ones during the 60s, 70s.
Right.
Like we were the ones to beat. Although I guess in general we were the ones to beat in 60s and 70s.
That was
and
way
then-
back.
And then everything changed. Fire Nation
The
attack.
Shop Talk. Oh no, not.
Oh yeah, Fire Nation. The ones with the
Good old
curry.
Fire Nation.
Is that
Good
Avatar?
old Fire Nation.
Bollywood
Avatar
is now the
Avatar.
biggest producer of Asian movies now because they make one every week, I think. I forgot, or one every day.
what?
In India.
Yeah, they
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can believe it.
yeah.
Because it's not because they don't have just Bollywood. Like they have like several. I think they have several areas there where they
yep.
all just make
Have you
movies.
seen the
And-
meme?
and it's
How
like-
Can She Slap?
What?
what?
Have you seen the Indian meme? How can she?
Nope.
How can she what?
How can she slap?
Nope.
Oh.
Was that the one
man.
where the girl gets slapped and then she
dies? Uh-huh.
like,
No.
Oh, the spinning one.
How can she slap? No. So it's in
nope.
it's like a talk show, right?
Uh-huh.
Or no, it's like a reality TV show where they berate you, right? And see if you can take the beratement.
Mhm.
And then
no.
this girl, she's like, "Oh, blah, blah, your mother is a chicken or something." I don't know.
So,
But so the guy ended up slapping the girl, and then like a bunch of Indian dudes beat him up, and he's yelling while he's getting beat up, like, "How can she slap? How can she slap?" And then by the third time, because people were beating up on him, he was crying like, "Oh, could you have me?" You know, you have to watch it.
Mm.
Super funny. I mean,
Noted. Very
super
interesting.
funny. Super funny.
Yeah. So I can also imagine that. So I guess because I'm more exposed to this because of my time in Malaysia, but like w- w- like for us, when we talk about Filipino movies, it's usually movies that are shot in Tagalog.
Mhm.
But it's like
Mhm.
in India, it's like you got movies in Hindi, but not everybody talks Hindi. But so you
Yeah.
got movies that are made in like
Tamil.
many different dialects.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I can imagine like one per week. Yep, because you got
Each district
you got
will be
Like for
making one.
each different dialect.
you got Tamil, you got
Mm.
Telugu,
Hmm.
like and the what was the one or Kashmiri
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I remember that what do you call this? The Michael Jackson ripoff. I think that was Telugu.
Yeah.
Golimar.
But yeah, it's like
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Why don't we do that as well? One in Bisaya, one in Ilocano.
Because all the studios are Manila.
Yeah. Anyway, as of recently,
That's
I
the
also
problem.
noticed that majority of our films is now subtitled in English. So wow, that's new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to.
Oh, meron dito. Like
Mm.
when they show Filipino movies here, there's English subtitles.
Yeah, majority
yeah.
of the
I mean,
it's already
like,
built
I mean,
in.
in Philippines.
Yeah, in the Philippines, it's
Oh.
already built in. So
I mean, in the Philippines.
it's kind of awesome.
Not like automatic closed caption.
Yeah, which like to me that makes sense
Hmm.
because
Mhm.
like people are gonna be, like Manileños are gonna be like, oh, but you learn to love Filipino and all that jazz and like, you know what? My grandmother spoke Spanish, Cebuano, and English, and she never spoke Tagalog. Are you telling me she's not a Filipino?
No, she's Cebuano.
So yeah,
Ah.
English subtitles, that's fine with me because you because English is technically an official language. Well, it's not technically an official language. It's legally an official language.
Okay, so anyway, you guys have any news before we start? Anything new?
Nope, Switch Lite.
Switch Lite.
I like the Switch Lite.
How does it feel?
It's
Light.
good.
Is it a
Feels light.
Vita replacement or no?
Oh yeah. So like I was looking at the just the numbers. Like if you look at the numbers of the size, like this the height is this so and so millimeters, and this is so and so millimeters in depth.
Mhm.
It's like you think it's not that much smaller than the original Switch.
Mhm.
But once you hold it, it's like, yep, it's not that much larger. It's like very minimally larger than a Vita.
Mm.
You know, it's like somebody asked me like whether the Switch was portable, and I said, yeah, it's portable in the same way that a laptop is portable.
No,
Okay.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's like it's small, but that you can bring it with you, but it's not like convenient small. It's
Mhm.
like it's not like the small that's kind of convenient.
It's no DS.
Yeah, and in this one, like the, the Switch Lite is really small. Like, yeah, if you think the Vita is like, for me, the Vita is like a good size of a port that you can like put it in your bag, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't take up too much space.
Mhm.
It's really good.
Okie dokie.
And let's see what else. The ZL and ZR on this one feel closer to the Pro controller
Ah.
rather than the Joy-Cons in the way they click. Um, the D-pad feels like a bigger version of the original Game Boy Advance D-pad.
Ah. Okay.
So if you really like the Game Boy Advance D-pad, which I do, and I'm talking the original Game Boy Advance D-pad,
The real.
yeah,
The
real
real
Game Boy
Game Boy
Advance.
Advance.
Yeah, it's like a
Perfection.
bigger version of that, which is really nice.
You know, I think the
The
Switch.
buttons themselves are soft.
Tough.
Like a woman's
They've
touch.
got
Great.
it's like yeah, it's like it's the Joy-Cons like are almost clicky
Mhm.
in their nature, but these ones are like they have a bit more travel. Like they feel closer to a a Vita basically.
Hmm.
A base Vita or one of your special editions.
Uh, no, a base Vita, a Vita 2000, more than the Vita 1000
Mm.
or a PSP.
Mm.
But the analog sticks feel the same.
Okie dokie. So, do you have to transfer everything over to that new thing, or you can just keep both
You can
files?
keep both.
Ah, it's nice.
So it when you first start it up, it asks you if you want to set up a new user,
Hmm.
and if you want to carry over your profile from the previous Switch,
Hmm.
and then it asks also if you want to keep both, if you're still going to use both Switches.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, but you just have to set one as your primary and one secondary.
Okay.
The one that's your secondary, if you have to play downloaded games, you have to connect. It sort of connects to the internet
Hmm.
to check if you have the license for that game,
Hmm.
and then you can start playing. And and the funny thing here is that if I have, like, let's say Mario Kart 8,
Hmm.
um, I start playing on one of my switches,
Hmm.
and then let's say I start playing on the other switch. I start up Mario Kart 8 on the other switch.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it will basically not allow me to play Mario Kart 8 on both switches.
Ah, okay, okay.
So I think the primary one has priority.
Hmm.
So if I'm playing on the secondary switch and somebody starts playing on my primary switch, my game on the secondary switch is suspended basically, and there'll be a big message saying, you can't play because somebody else is playing.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's like Netflix.
So yeah, so what I did is that I followed like Gaijin Hunter's advice.
Uh-huh.
Um, so the regular switch that I have is the secondary,
Hmm.
and the switch lite is the primary,
Ah, okay.
because the primary doesn't require an internet connection.
Uh-huh. Okay. So that's what
But
happens.
you can't transfer over your SD card, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have
The,
to
the SD card
re-download it.
is kind of, what do you call this? Unique to each Switch.
Yeah, it's stuck to each switch.
Yeah.
So basically so that's why I'm re-downloading all my games now.
Ha. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to our main topic now, because We need a lot of time on this one because we're going to discuss 50 shows.
50 shows.
50 freaking shows.
50 shows.
So I think there was a poll in Reddit, and they
Good old
kind of
Reddit.
voted on it. And this is the top 50, but apparently this is very Western, so it's not our list. But we'll go through it anyway.
It's a very Western.
Yeah,
It's a very Western list.
very Western
Yeah.
list.
Yep. Cowboys. Yeah, full of cowboys. Yeah.
Cowboys
Okay.
and cops.
This year number 50 is Your Lie in April. Yeehaw!
Huh.
Okay, so Your Lie in April number 50. That's 71 votes. I'm not sure how many people actually voted, but the heck.
Maybe 80.
Out of 80. Anyway,
Like 8.
it's kind of nice that it's here. But I think I like
It's
No
good,
Dami
but-
Cantabile better.
It's different.
Yeah, way different. But it's got
yeah,
classical
ah.
music too, so yeah.
Yeah. It's a. How would I describe it? I feel like it's too. It's too deep.
Too
for,
deep of a show.
for like Anima is supposed like the main character Anima is supposed to be in middle school or something.
Uh-huh.
Like he's 50
Yep.
and he's basically suffered life-changing trauma that's caused him to question his entire identity. It's like
So
at
pinuli
50.
siya.
Tinuli.
Oh, that's very life changing.
Yeah, life changing. Change his very identity.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna judge what changes your life for you.
Thank you for
What
that
constitutes
comment.
life.
My neighbor and I agree that that is a very life changing comment, and our village is very happy. Our village is thankful. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, it's all right. I like. I feel like this is here because it's relatively new,
Hmm.
and it's like, it's kind of taking the spot that that like Honey and Clover would have taken had this poll been like 10 years earlier.
Nah, Honey and Clover.
Yeah.
But now it's Carol and Tuesday. The best music ever.
I mean, it's nice. I mean, I like Your Ally in April, but I don't think I like it enough to
To
say
make
that
it to
it's
the top 50.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's lower than that because I've seen better stuff. But yeah, it's a good show. I'd recommend it. But yeah, I'd recommend it if you love Graveyard of the Fireflies and stuff. Yeah, sure, go. And Transformers the movie. Yeah, go ahead.
Heavy themed na.
Anyway, let's move on. 49. One Punch Man.
That's surprising to me though. That it's only at 49.
Yep. For a simple looking show, it's kind of deep in some
it
way.
is.
I think the reason why it's only 49 is because like all the hipsters are like,
Hipsters,
but
man.
it's like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Can I tell you a story? Can I
Yeah.
tell you a story? And this is kind of sad and kind of confirms why One Punch Man is in 49th place.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So I went to New York City Comic Con, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Shaved my head and everything. You know yung ano niya, yung yung normal everyday costume niya, yung naka ano
Yeah,
Right,
siya,
the
naka
yung
yellow.
opay.
yellow jumpsuit.
Yep, yep.
The shirt,
No,
the
no, no,
opay shirt,
Opay
the
shirt.
sweat.
the opay
Yeah,
shirt.
Uh-huh.
yeah. So I
Oh.
bought one of those online, shaved my head, right?
Mhm.
Got the
Mhm.
jeans, and walking around with a shopping bag with
Mhm.
a radish, a big canned radish on there. You know,
Cosplay.
and I was so
Nice.
sad because there's like maybe like 3 people that got it.
Ah.
I know, I know, I know. Like I literally shaved my head like bald like that guy. And then like if you're a fan, you'll get it.
Yep.
Yep.
Who else would be walking around Comic Con with a plastic bag of groceries with a giant
Opay shirt.
Ah.
coming out of the plastic bag, right?
Yep.
So
Mhm.
so like I said, there's like a few teenagers that shouted, "Oh, Saitama!" and then they got it. And then another guy who was actually wearing an Oppai shirt, he got it.
Of
Well,
course.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
He's probably like, oh my god, finally.
yeah. But this guy was like Indian and he wasn't shaved at all.
Oh.
So the third person who kind of got it after a lengthy explanation.
Oh
and
god.
I'm not even joking. And this is why it's depressing. It was a Crunchyroll representative.
Holy crap.
I know, it was kind of like seriously, I
Dude.
Punch Man to you. And this is like at the height of One Punch Man season 1 just
Mhm.
came out.
Yeah.
People are raving up.
Like,
I have to explain to this girl why
Yeah.
who One Punch Man was, and why I was cosplaying the way I am.
why
And
she
it
should
kinda-
quit
kinda
her
broke my
job.
heart. I know, right?
you- Yeah.
She offered me like a Twin Star Exorcist bag, and I'm like, Twin who?
I'm sorry to all the Twin Star Exorcist fans out there.
Like, sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Anyway,
But yeah.
speaking of One Punch Man, that new video game, the only guy that can actually defeat Saitama is Saitama himself. That's a
sense.
broken ass character. Like,
Hey, you know what I like about the One Punch Man is that it's a smart move. It's a smart show, but
Yep.
it's not trying to be.
it's not trying too much to be deep like Evangelion, but it's
No,
pretty.
it's actually not. It's not trying
It is
at all.
also
No,
deep,
it's not trying at all.
Yep.
But
That's the funny
it's
thing,
but
though.
it's very smart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the funny thing. It's not trying to be smart, but basically, it basically, turned all the tropes on its head. The same way like Madoka Magica turned all the Magic Girl
Yeah,
tropes.
Yep,
because
yep.
it's basically like it's basically a satire of all the shonen tropes, right?
Yep.
Right, but if you have to think about it in a more serious tone, it's more of Saitama's struggle to find something that challenges him.
Yeah, it's his struggle to find struggle.
Uh, no, yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why it's like it's very smart.
Mhm.
And it's satirical as well.
If you don't get it, you're dumb.
Yeah, it's like Evangelion is a show that is trying to be clever. It's like, oh, it's supposed to be deep. It's supposed to be
Sometimes hard.
like
Sometimes.
very multi-layered.
Mhm.
And like One Punch Man is like
Pretty straightforward.
nothing. It's like it's like reading Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
You know.
R.I.P. Mad Magazine.
Mm.
Yeah. All
Thank
right.
you to
Alright.
DC.
Yeah, but it's satire
Mhm.
that's trying to be funny, and
Mhm.
yet it's smart about it.
Yep. So,
So it should be higher. Should be higher.
kinda sad that it's
Why
at
is it here?
49. Yeah.
But if you ask me, I think Mob Psycho 100 is a better.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
That thing
Why?
is higher tier.
Yeah, why
They-
isn't it there, nga pala?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
It's. I don't think it's not here.
Yeah, because this list sucks.
And that's why we're talking about it right now.
Yes.
Because the list sucks. Anyway, this is the number 48 one is Berserk, and they're talking about the 1997 version of the 2000s one. So
Are you sure?
it says here Berserk 1997. So I guess they're
Ah.
talking about the old one. So I kind of agree, but
I won't
think,
fight. I won't argue that.
yeah,
I won't argue that.
although it could be lower. It could be lower, but I'm happy it's in this list. But
Berserk has to be some.
somewhere, yeah, at least it should be included. Okay, so anyway, you guys have any comments on Berserk or no?
the
It's
best.
Berserk.
It's Berserk.
It's Berserk, man.
It's like Moon Knight. What's Moon Knight
It's
power?
good.
It's Moon Knight.
Like it's good, but
Yeah.
like the franchise as a whole is.
Yep.
The question is like, which adaptation are we talking about here? The good adaptation or the bad adaptation?
This is the good one. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, 47. Ashita no Joe or Tomorrow's Joe. Honestly, I've never seen it, but I've seen a lot of tropes on it, so I understand what's happening in this one.
I know the ending.
I know the ending as well because of that trope. Anyway, from what I know, this guy is super windy. Super windy. Mahangin.
So what about I read somewhere that Megalobox is
Mhm.
basically inspired by or a retelling of Ashita no Joe.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
thought it was they did it for the anniversary of Joe, right?
I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was something like that. Like, so basically, Megalobox is kind of like Gundam Seed,
Uh-huh.
the original Gundam. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. If you compare it that way,
Mhm.
Gundam Seed to the original Gundam, it's
Yep.
it's kind of going that direction, but it's not exactly it. So yeah,
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 yeah. Like some elements are there.
yep.
It's different because it's like futuristic boxing, but
Anyway, I think the people who included this is trying to be hipster or something. So
no, because we have to include at least one sports anime, like
Yeah.
at least one,
But-
and then they just
But there are
I think
way
that's
better
one of the list.
sports anime. That's why I'm wondering if Slam Dunk is here.
Nope.
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
Which
so
is sad.
yeah.
Why? Which is a travesty, by the way.
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
super
It should.
travesty.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah,
Ashton no
but
Joe is
they-
okay,
they-
but mhm.
They picked one sports anime to represent all sports anime, so might as well have the father of all sports anime.
Ashton no Joe. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's like with the Game of the Year awards. It's like there'll never be a sports game that'll win Game of the Year, even though like most people love playing sports games.
Even though there's a sports game that has an iteration every year.
Yeah, and like they'll never win a Game of the Year.
There's a ton of sports anime out there. They could choose a lot from them, but I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen much of Ashton no Joe. Maybe it's a really good one. So anyway, there's One Punch Gospel where there's a nun, Latom, and stuff. So
Yeah, but it's like what do you- like if I compare it to games like Forza Horizon 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, like
Mhm.
all time. It's great, really great. It'll never win Game of the Year because it's a sports game, kind of.
thanks to EA, they made sports games.
No, I mean,
Mediocre.
even without EA,
Yeah.
even without the EA factor, it's like nobody will ever say that, oh, Forza Horizon 4 is one of the best games of the
Well,
year.
technically,
It deserves
that's
to
more of
be
a
nominated.
stigma, I think,
Oh,
already
wasn't it?
for
I thought
Game of the
Forza
Year.
Horizon 4 is like generally like praised.
Yeah, but it'll never. But nobody will ever give it game of.
Game of the Year, yeah. Because they don't feel it's game enough.
Yeah, it's not a sad dad simulator.
Yeah, and basically, what I think about that is it's got something to do with the stigma that it's a sports game. It's like mobile
Yeah.
games. You're not a
Yeah.
gamer because you're a mobile gamer, but that's not true. As long as you're playing something, you're a gamer. That's it.
Yeah. So exactly. So that's what I feel about like this. I'm looking at the entire list and like, oh, there's only Ash Tanojo as a representative of the sports anime genre. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's like it's the token sports anime.
token sports anime. Okay, let's move on. 46, Perfect Blue. It's a very violent one. But
It's a great,
yeah,
great anime.
yeah,
And it's the only Satoshi Kon movie on here, I think,
I think, yeah,
which
I
is
haven't seen
which
the
is
entire
a
list.
travesty. A travesty.
Well, I'm not gonna disagree with you there. But
Yeah.
out of all his works, this is actually my favorite, and I'm actually glad that someone had that sense to add it. But at the same time, it's like 46. I'm like, seriously? 46?
Yeah.
It's like at least it's there.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
happy
like
that-
Ash Tanojo. like
it's
Berserk.
still-
Oh my god.
But I mean, Millennium Actress. I mean,
Yeah, Millennium Actress was really good.
and it's not here.
Yeah, and Tokyo Godfathers, I think, was also one.
Yeah, Tokyo
Uh,
Godfathers.
I actually vote Tokyo Godfathers more than Perfect Blue, but yeah, you know,
Yeah, but
I enjoyed that movie a lot.
definitely needs more Satoshi Kon on this list.
Yeah,
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, Latom.
Latom. Press F to Latom.
X. Oh, I'm a console peasant. X.
Cross, dude, cross.
Cross, man, cross.
Unless you're an
Oh.
Xbox fanboy, you know,
Xbox man. Xbox.
Xbox
X.
and Nintendo. Anyway, Macross number 45. I believe this should be higher.
Much
alright.
higher.
It should
Yep.
be.
It should
Yep.
be higher.
Yep. But I'm glad it's on this list. I'm glad
At
it's on this
least,
list.
at least it's on the list.
That's
And-
all we're
and-
gonna keep
no.
saying. Oh, I'm glad it's on this list.
Yeah.
I'm glad
You know,
it's on this list.
no, I'm glad it's Macross and not the other Macross. I'm glad it's the
It's the real Macross
It's not
Yes.
Southern Cross.
because I
No, no.
prefer the real Macross.
No, not Macross 7, Macross Plus, Macross Frontier, Macross
just Macross.
0. Just Macross.
Yeah. Yep. Tatsunoko entry. There you go. But
Monster.
huh?
Oh, wait.
No, Macross is a Tatsunoko
Macross.
entry. So yeah,
Ah,
Tatsunoko there.
yeah.
Well,
Macross.
Jesus is also a Tatsunoko entry, but he's not here.
Superbook.
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 No. Superbook is
Yeah,
House.
no.
Old Testament. Flying House.
Flying House.
Flying
Flying
House.
House. Flying House.
Yep. There you go. 44 Monster. Monster's not bad.
I haven't seen it actually.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's
It's just
more like mind manipulation guys, stuff like that. If I remember it
So
right.
my understanding is it's a psychological thriller.
Yep.
yep.
So is it like Erased?
No, not really.
think
But I'd recommend it if you like psychological thrillers like this one. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like them.
I think I don't know if this thing is on the list. I think this is the representative of psychological thrillers. So
So this is representing Psychopaths Erased. No, but we got serial experiments. I bet somewhere else.
I hope so. Serial experiment lane.
Yeah.
Anyway, I prefer others other than Monster. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not
It's
sure.
the token psychological anime.
Yeah, I'd rather put Ayatsuri Sakon on this one because I enjoyed that show a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, or either that or what's that other one? Mirai Nikki. It's pretty good as well. Or,
Mirai Nikki.
yep. Eh, Monster's not bad, but eh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Trigun 43.
Yep.
It should be higher.
uh,
I don't know.
just about.
I feel it should be higher, higher than this.
I'm actually surprised that kind of related, but like I think they came out around the same time. For me, anyway, for like Rurouni Kenshin,
Mhm.
you know, it's like they like what you guys are saying. You know, they have representative of the of this
The genre, yep.
wandering
Yeah.
super idiot. You know, so
The crouching moron hidden
yeah, there
badass.
you go. Yeah, that one. Yep. So it's either Trigun or Kenshin.
Yeah. Kenshin is not on the list, right?
No, I don't
Rurouni
know.
Kenshin.
I don't
Which is,
think
which
so.
is a travesty.
Which is
Yeah. But
Travesty.
yeah.
I don't know, no buts. It has
Yeah.
to be
A farce.
It
This
should
is
be
a
there.
farce.
No buts, just boobs.
I mean, even the OVA. I mean, even the OVA at least should be there.
Yeah.
Like especially the OVA.
Yeah, the OVA was pretty good. The first one. The second one was
Yeah.
a disaster.
What was the subtitle of that?
The first one was
Uh,
Trust, I think. Trust. Is that right?
Yeah.
Trust
but,
Condoms.
Yeah, but basically
Betrayal and
basically
Trust.
the prequel.
Yeah, Betrayal and Trust, I think, is the first
Mm.
first two
Yeah.
first four.
Oh, so that was basically origin story.
Yeah, the
Yep.
prequel. Yeah.
Yep.
Huh?
That was the good one. The next one
That
was
was
the
really good. That was
Good one was
really,
was
really, really good.
prologue yata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The- it kind of shows that this list is kind of disappointing already.
Yep.
Anyway,
So just for reference, this list, they had a poll on Reddit.
yep.
This is, the voted best anime. So that's aggregate all this stuff.
Yeah.
So basically,
Oh.
I mean, if you put a whole bunch of random people who likes to watch anime, ask them to make a list, and then count the votes in that list. Ito yun.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
So I guess that's how you explain kind of like the validity of this list. It's
Mm,
it's so random.
Yep.
yeah, because if this list was done in the Philippines, Voltes 5 would be number one.
In Bible.
My God, that show's so overrated.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm surprised that we haven't encountered Doraemon yet.
Yep, Doraemon.
Like, if this was a survey in Japan, like
Oh,
Doraemon
Doraemon's on the.
Conan would probably be
tier.
somewhere around here.
You're probably like, you fools.
You fools!
You
No
fools.
Doraemon.
Oh, like
No
kasi ano,
Doraemon.
that reminds me of what's that called? Excalibur.
Hmm.
Fools.
Tools.
Fly, fools.
Okay, 42, Spice and Wolf. Not bad.
I've never
you
seen Spice and Wolf. Actually.
Maoyu?
It's okay.
Maoyu or Spice and Wolf?
Maoyu or
Maoyu.
Spice and Wolf. So this is the economic genre
This is a
representative.
representative of the economics.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, this is
Spice
about
and Wolf.
entrepreneurship. Spice and Wolf. So
Ugh.
it's got something to
Maoyu
do with
better.
business.
Maoyu is better.
But
She's
medieval,
flat.
Medieval
business,
business.
She's flat.
medieval economics.
But she's a furry.
As if that
Okay.
makes anything better.
Furry makes everything better. Okay, Spice and Wolf 42. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised it's in the list in the first place. So
Would you
yeah.
say it's better than Maoyu?
it's the same. It's
Really?
they're on the same platform because Maoyu discusses more of economics. This one's more on sales. So
I don't know. It
yeah.
sounds like economics would win out.
yeah.
It's like macro scale economics versus micro business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather.
Anyway, if you like Mao, you don't sleep on it. It's really good. Uh, next one, we're going into lolly territory. 41 Card Captor Sakura.
Yeah,
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 I can.
sounds
I can
right.
accept
I can
it.
support that.
Yeah, sounds right.
I've never seen it, so
Card
Well,
Captors.
it's
a
not
clamp.
for us, but it's good
there.
for those who like it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's there.
it's a
it exists.
Clamp.
It's clamp.
yeah. No, it's a neat little show for girls or
It's Yu-Gi-Oh for
Well,
girls.
kind of.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Oh,
Kind of,
mhm.
yes.
So
So you have to
yeah.
believe in the power of the cards.
Yep, exactly.
Exactly.
That's exactly it.
That's pretty much the premise of the entire show.
Yep. And lesbian cousin.
What?
Tomoyo.
Lesbians? No.
Tomoyo is a big
no.
fan of Sakura. So
Uh,
yeah.
you mean Tomoyo? I
Tomoyo.
thought you were talking about like.
And
I
Hana.
thought you
No,
were
no,
talking
no.
about Sakura's brother and.
Oh no.
Yukiko.
Tomoyo. Laglag panty
Tomoyo.
siya kay Sakura.
Pag yan yung pag hindi ka natutulog, tumoyo.
Okay, number 40 now. What do you, yeah, number 40. My neighbor Totoro.
It's alright.
Best
Miyazaki.
Studio
Yeah,
Ghibli movie.
it's a Miyazaki movie, so yeah. But I've
I
seen
would call it
several Miyazaki entries here, so
I
yeah.
wouldn't say it's the best, but
Yep,
I don't mind it here.
Totoro.
yep. So
Totoro is the
basically,
best character.
right now we're just
All of the
justifying that they're on the list and it should be higher or lower now because it's not making any sense anymore. Okay, 39 Sword Art Online. If this was Japan, it's number 1.
Is it really that big in Japan?
Yep, New Type magazine. This is number 1.
Wow.
Well, that was 2 years ago, but yeah, that's New Type. New
Yeah.
Type is a big deal.
Yeah.
Not
I-
surprisingly, Japan has better taste than.
I'm okay with
Why
the.
people shit on that
I-
TV show? I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like as an adaptation, I like it.
I don't think people fail to realize when you popularize an entire genre and make basically a whole generation of copycats. You know, you're one of the most influential anime.
Gundam.
Seriously.
Gundam.
Yeah,
Gundam.
Gundam. It'll be forever.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Together with all those big names like
Yeah.
Nellion, Gundams, that.
Yep.
Just because
Yep.
say what you want about it, but Pacquiao's like the only 8-time world champion. You can talk shit about it.
Yep. Preaching to the choir here, but yep.
Mm-hmm. Next one, Gintama, 38.
I don't know
Yeah.
why that's so low. Why is
Yeah.
Gintama so low?
Because it's comedy, man.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
That's why Kenshin is not here.
Because Gintama's here.
Because Gintama is here.
It's the samurai representative.
Yeah, it's the funnier
So
cousin. It's
so so
Kenshin's funnier
basically,
cousin.
yeah. So basically, Gintama and Trigun combined to push Kenshin
Yeah.
out of this list.
Sorry, Kenshin. Masyado kasi siyang
Fair trade.
passive.
Yeah, fair trade.
Either that or
But,
Kenshin never made it because of the problem with the author. So I don't know. I don't think it's related, but the heck.
What problem?
You gotta separate the art from the artist.
Exactly.
What problem with the author?
Child pornography or
Yeah, it's got something to do with that.
Kenshin?
But yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the creator of Kenshin.
Dang.
So
It's pretty hardcore.
yeah,
I
but
mean, not, you know.
No, 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 no.
chill, Bruno.
Have you seen this stuff?
That's
Did
like
you
fun,
say
not
it's hardcore?
intended.
But yeah, separate the art from the
Artists.
artist. It's like Kevin Spacey. Yeah, he's an asshole, but when he acts, he's a really good actor. So
Yeah,
yeah, don't sleep on his shows. Basically, his art is good. He's just a really bad human being. Stuff.
Yeah, like
He just can't keep his hands to himself.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
a
so
phenomenal
yeah,
actor.
you
Don't leave your
separate.
kids at his house, but he's a good actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You separate everything because if you put everything together, you'll have a very miserable life. I won't watch this because of this. Anyway, 37 Furikuri. Furikuri.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Parang
Uh,
may standardized
Because I
na
think
yung
it's
ating mga reply. Oh, I am
Yeah.
glad that this is here. It should be higher. It should be lower. But I am
Actually, Furikuri was the very first anime DVD I'd ever owned. And I was kind of confused that there was a comic that accompanied it because it's explaining a lot of things.
now Furikuri for me is like, if it was on this list, great. If it wasn't on this list, I'd understand.
Yep.
Because I feel I also have some problems with Furikuri, but you know it's
You mean the sequel? Sucks?
no. I mean
In
Furikuri,
general.
the original OAV. Yeah,
Yeah, but the sequel also sucks.
I haven't seen the sequel.
Yeah, same here.
And they didn't specify whether it was the original or the sequel.
I
so I'm
think it's the
assuming they're gonna
original, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So, 2 thumbs up for the sound. But thumbs down for overall cohesive narrative.
Yeah. It's okay.
So yeah.
As we've said,
alright.
it's a Western tier list, so yeah, Furikuri's there.
Oh shit.
Next one, Lupin Sansei, Lupin third.
question,
Lupin. Si Lupin.
Are we considering the entire Lupin series?
This is 1971, so I believe this is the first one. But
What
I think
about,
I like
like-
the 80s version where he's wearing red. That's what I grew up with.
I think
And what about are we considering Castle of Cagliostro as part of it?
I don't know. They weren't specific.
Yeah, it's like. And what about what do you call this? The Fujiko series that
Oh,
also
yeah.
came out.
Yeah,
Recently?
that's recently. Yeah, so I
Are
think
we
I don't know.
considering that part of this? Like, this is
I
a very
Lupin in whatever iteration is always worthy to be considered, especially because yung a lot of people who don't really follow anime, they think it's for kids, and it's one of
Yeah.
those things that okay, you look at the art style, it doesn't look too mature, but when you actually pay attention to its themes, it's actually very adult.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
one of those first animes that shows that, you know, these are something that an adult can enjoy without shame.
Uh, Tezuka had a lot of that, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's one of the first, but I'm not saying
Yeah. Eh, but at least it's there. At least
I,
it's here.
It's like
I am not I am happy that it is there. It could be
but
higher, but I am glad that it is there on the list.
I remember that the Daffy Duck thing, the Scarlet Pumpernickel. First, I am happy because it's here, but I'm furious because it should be higher. Anyway, let's move on. 35 Serial Experiments Lane. Uh, this one is like that Johnny Depp movie. What was that? Transcendence, I think.
mm,
Uh, that's basically where they got that. So it's okay. It's for a what do you call this? What genre was this?
psychological
Psychological thriller. So it's not the only
or
psychological.
cyberpunk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It,
We can put
it's
it.
the cyberpunk psychological representative.
Yep.
It's not the best, but I am glad that it is on this list.
Yeah.
Touche.
I feel like it's here because it's the first that
Yeah.
was famous in the West.
Released
so
by
it's the
ADV.
represent-
Pioneer.
Pioneer, ba?
Pioneer.
I think it's Pioneer.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, looks sexy to me.
That's how long ago it was.
Yep. Anyway, I only know two distributors back then. That was Pioneer and ADV. So, yeah. What?
I'll go downstairs.
Ah, he's talking to someone. Okay, so what the heck? Let's move on. 34. Samurai Champloo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
have.
It's all right.
It's on the list.
It's alright, but I am glad it is on this list. No, I actually am glad that it's on this list. I actually like Samurai Champloo a lot.
Yeah. So
Special
we have
place.
another representative for the samurai genre. So that's pretty
So yeah.
good.
I personally I would have replaced this one with the Kenshin OVA.
Hmm.
Huh?
Yep. And this one could still be in the list a little lower, but yeah, yeah, yeah. It's there. It's there.
Because it's like how would it's got a lot of overlap with the Gintama
Mhm.
in that it's a samurai kind of it's a kind of samurai series, but it's got a lot of anachronisms.
Mhm.
Like there's a whole episode dedicated to graffiti for some reason.
Yeah, one whole
Hip-hop.
episode dedicated to baseball,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
a
it's like-
whole episode dedicated to pot. So
Yeah, so it's like that's fine, but there we've also got Gintama in here, like
Yeah.
that kind of does some of the same thing.
mm,
I don't know.
so anyway, still glad it's here. But yeah, in terms of placement, I don't know. Kill la Kill, number 33. Trigger represent.
Uh, too high,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's kind of high too. They're.
I mean, I
better.
like it. I like it. I love it, but I think it's a bit too problematic to be this high.
Yeah.
Is Kill la Kill made by the same people that did Gurren Lagann?
Trigger.
Trigger.
Oh, okay.
Trigger. Okay, so I don't know. Gurren Lagann should be here.
Yeah.
I think it is. It probably
Instead
is.
of Kill la Kill.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
here.
probably
It's here.
is.
Yeah.
Gurren Lagann is there.
Yep, yep.
Is
At
it?
least
Oh,
it's
oh.
here.
Yeah, it's
Although
probably
Gurren
there.
Lagann is Gainax, so yeah,
Yeah, but
it's
same,
very
same
trigger.
director, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's where the director came from. So,
Yeah. So they left Gainax to form Trigger, and then they made the. I forgot if Kill la Kill or Little Witch Academia was there first.
I think it was Hellcop first.
Oh right, right. Hellcop.
Yeah, so there you go.
Why not Hellcop?
Yeah, Hellcop is the first. So I don't know, or maybe there's something more first than more previous than Hellcop. But the heck, I like that show. Number 32, Astro Boy. This is 1963. I
Because you should have Astro Boy on any list.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually have
but-
a laser disc of this one, the black and
But-
white one. So,
But I am
yeah.
also sad that I think it's the only Tezuka representation on this list.
Yeah, it should be Dororo or something. I don't know.
It's a travesty.
I mean, Astro Boy should be there in any list. Wag lang
Oh,
natin sama yung the movie,
Which one? The CG?
the CG movie.
The one that made
the-
it's made by a Hong Kong company, Imagi.
Yeah. Magic. Yeah.
Imagi.
Yeah, that flaws without include that. Sure.
It's okay. Although I grew up with the 1980s version, the one dubbed by local people here.
So Astro Boy deserves to be in here out of principle.
Yeah.
But I'm sort of wondering why it's the only Tezuka.
Yeah, I
show
think
on-
Blackjack should be here because it's got a better story in a way. Blackjack. Blackjack.
What?
Well, Blackjack did a cameo on the what was it? The 80s Astro Boy
Well,
in one episode. I don't know.
Tezuka has his own cinematic universe, so
Star System, the Star System.
yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. doesn't
I mean,
care.
Blackjack operated on Astro Boy once, so yeah.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah,
Yep.
so there we go. Tezuka represent. Here we go. 31, Fate Zero. So I think they're specific with Fate
Yeah.
Zero.
That's very not zero siguro. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go with zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. I would have gone with
Stay Night.
Unlimited
Ah,
Blade Works.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Unlimited Blade Works. Yep.
But are you the bone of my sword?
That's from yeah. I am the bone of my sword.
Born.
No,
funny how
but
that
then the
became a meme,
problem there is that Fate is a created franchise,
Mm.
and
Mhm.
I can say like Unlimited Blade Works, but then I also have the hindsight of knowing that a lot of the story elements there are
Oh,
fleshed
taken from
out
Zero.
in Fate Stay Night.
Mm.
Because Fate Stay Night is like this are the three roots of the original visual novel, and I'm like, dude, like, I like if I just think about which specific Fate series I would say has the best quality, I would give it to Unlimited Blade Works over Zero.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like, Unlimited Blade Works doesn't exist in the back,
Okay.
so I don't know. It's a complicated thing.
Anyway, I'll watch that eventually because I've never seen any Fate show yet. They say it's good, so yeah.
Fate Zero is ano, diba? It's like the
Prequel.
it's like a prequel. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But
So-
don't watch it. But don't watch it first because it'll spoil. It'll spoil
lot.
some stuff from Stay Night and
Stay Night.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Great. Okay. Next one, Yu Yu Hakusho, 30.
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, I am happy that it's on this
That
list,
people.
but I am furious that it's on 30 higher. I think they should be
It's like
higher.
this is not that famous in Yu Yu Hakusho.
In the West. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it
so,
got two
I mean,
distributors, and two times it was dubbed. So yeah.
Kaya nga, I'm just happy that it's there. And at that position.
Hmm.
yep.
Not bad, not bad. Utena, number 29. I've never seen Utena yet, but this
Yep.
is technically lesbian from what I've heard.
Well, I don't know.
I
But
love
out of
lick sex
principle,
to me.
out of principle, yeah, I think it should be here.
Basically, the old magazines I've been buying, like Animerica and stuff, it always shows Utena one way or another. So yeah, I think a lot of people saw this one. So yeah, there you go. It just looks so shoujo. That's why I haven't seen it yet. So
Well, I mean, that's the best thing about anime, right?
yeah, And,
It covers a whole
whole genre.
spectrum,
yep,
like a whole spectrum genre.
yep. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'll watch it in the future, but I don't know. I don't think it's for me.
There's so much.
I mean, we're not required to watch all the shows on this.
Exactly. We're not reviewers. We're not critics. We're just talking about what we like.
But everyone's a critic.
Yeah. Good point. I criticize you. Let's see here. Number 28 is Your Name.
Eh.
I mean, I think it's great. It's very heartwarming. Saka, pero I think it's there because it's new. And did it win an award
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
or
I
got
don't know.
nominated for one?
You know,
I'm yeah,
I was
yeah.
talking about this,
Nominated for something.
Mhm.
but I don't think it. The story. I mean, I get it. It's basically this guy's the director's Western debut, right?
Basically, yeah.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like
No,
I think I blame anime hips.
so I would say this is Shinkai's most mainstream work, and that's why it's the most.
Yeah, they were like hyping up the release theater, you know. So
Yeah,
of course people are gonna have recency bias.
Anyway,
Yeah.
if you've been watching Shinkai movies, this is probably the first one with a happy ending. So I think the people like that. That's why it's in this
Spoiler.
list.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
still think. My personal favorite Shinkai film is still Garden of Words.
Yep. I agree. Love that. Guardian of Words. Such a touching show.
And it's not here. It's not here.
It's
It's
not
not
here.
What a travesty! What a travesty!
I am disappointed. Anyway,
I have the sadness.
I have the sadness. Starfire. 27. Toradora. I'm kind of surprised it's here in the first
Yep.
place.
It's a bit too high, personally.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's here. So I don't know.
I feel like there's. Let's see. Let me think of. I feel like there's something that's there's another romance anime that's better than this one.
Kimagure Orange Road.
Yeah, it's
Hipster. I know. I think there are better ones, but
Yeah.
kind of surprised it's
You're
here.
glad that you're glad that this is on the list.
And not really. I'm just surprised it's on the list in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I like Toradora, but I'm surprised
It's this high.
Like way up high. Yeah,
Hmm. So yeah.
It's like in terms of quality, it's like I would consider this equal with something like Tadakun Never Falls in.
What? These
Like
people never seen Candy Candy?
Oh my god. No, no. No, she was my crush.
Oh my god. I'd pick Cinderella over this one.
I would pick Candy Candy or
Yeah.
100% for this time.
Anyway,
anyway,
26.
it's
Mhm. Yep.
yeah. All right, okay, go ahead.
Ah. Anyway, 26 Mononoke Hime. Mononoke
Yes.
Hime. Yeah.
Yes, but should be higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you place Mononoke over
Over what?
For what?
Spirited Away?
Personally, yes.
Anyway, since we're putting everything in place, we adjust everything. Anyway, Mononoke. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mononoke is my personal favorite
Hmm.
Ghibli movie.
Yep. It's pretty good. Especially that what do you call this? I can't really say if it's a love triangle because nah,
Love
I,
Square?
not really.
I mean, the romance is not really the focus of this
Yep, yep.
because it's a very
It's a very furry movie.
it's a very environmentally friendly movie.
Yeah. Environmentally friendly movie with
Yeah.
furries.
Yeah. So my Ghibli, yeah, I think this is equal with Laputa in my like roster. Like in my personal ranking of Ghibli movies, this would
Yeah.
be equal to Laputa.
In my opinion, this time, I think Lapita is higher than this one. But the heck,
Oh,
the heck, it's my opinion. Nothing you can do about it. Well, fuck you. Magandang umaga. Oo, sapa ka na, sapa ka na. Anyway, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Like depending on when you ask me, I'll probably say Laputa or Mononoke. Like
Yeah.
maybe on Tuesdays I'll say Laputa. Thursdays I'll say Mononoke.
Depende sa gising.
It was a Tuesday. It's Lapita. Castle in the Sky. Let's see.
Wait,
here.
and it's not here, right? Which is a travesty.
Travesty again. Yeah.
Such a travesty.
Yeah, even Nausicaa is not here, so yeah.
Such a travesty.
Uh, Ponyo. Yeah, Ponyo. And Pompoko's not here.
We could fill this list up with like half of it.
Travesties.
Miyazaki movies. And, no, Ghibli movies in general, because not
Yeah,
everything was
Ghibli.
Yeah,
Miyazaki.
it wouldn't be fair. Like, it wouldn't be fair.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah, but
In
at
the
this
first
point we got,
place, I'm not sure why they
we already
actually.
got Totoro and Mononoke.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. You ought to include all the Ghibli, even though, you could argue that a lot of these movies are better than what they put
Yeah.
on this.
Hmm.
We should have like a category like top 50 anime movies without Ghibli.
But Labor's not even here. What a travesty.
What? Oh yeah.
You know what's
it's
not here that I am actually super disappointed?
Ranma.
No, man. Kite.
No.
Kite?
Kite.
The heck, Ninja Scroll is not here.
Well,
I
well,
think
we got Clanad in there. That Clanad is.
Yeah, Clenad. Eh,
But yeah, like Ranma is not here.
yeah.
Shucks, this sucks.
for shame.
This
For
sucks.
shame! These
Shame.
people.
Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Dong, dong.
You have failed me for the last time, Red.
You failed me for the last time.
Let me
Star-
just pull up
Starscream.
another forum.
From now on, I'll only visit game FAQs.
Okay, 25, Pokemon. And they weren't specific.
It
You know
is
why- you know
smack dab in the
why-
middle.
Pokemon is on this list.
Because Ash won finally.
Uh-huh.
It's now a Pokemon master.
After
Finally.
21 years.
Yep, that
Yeah.
freaking later.
Yeah.
I find it funny that it's smack dab in the 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's a kids show, so okay. But
I'd put
at the same time,
Doraemon over this one. But the heck? It's got Pikachu in it, so yeah, sure. Why not? But yeah, I'd pick Doraemon over this one. Although Doraemon was pretty
You know,
big here, so yeah.
the Raymond, the Filipino sub was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobita.
Yabita! Ay, nako! Yeah,
You know
whatever.
what? People
The
sleep
Munag.
on the Filipino dubber, but that shit was
Oh no, that shit was funny.
Mm.
that shit was awesome. And I think they would get the context closer.
Yep, yep.
You know, not just the literal translation, but they would capture the context in their translation. You know, it actually made sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because what they did before with the early dubs was that they got like, radio drama talents
Yep, yep.
to do it.
Tapusin, tapu.
That was like, I don't know, three people just shouting the same thing.
Why not? Eh, di ba kahit nga yung sa shows when you watch like slapstick comedy on TV,
Yep.
the audience, I think like
Canned
the
laughter.
generic audience laughter.
Yeah, canned
And-
laughter.
And cheers,
Yeah, yung mga-
clapping. Di ba? Those are recorded
The laugh
from way
tracks.
back.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. The laugh.
Like, those are basically dead people clapping for you.
Wow. Okay. What a turn from the macabre.
You want Macabre? You play Noctropolis. Lumishir. My goodness. Okay. 24. One Piece. It's kinda high for me. I don't know.
Booby.
But,
Uh,
well,
What else?
it's mainstream.
I'm indifferent.
It's
I know.
mainstream.
I feel like it's too far from where Naruto was placed.
Yep. So, yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
both of them
it's-
could always be kind of like neck to neck with each other.
Yep, they're usually the big three of Jump. Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto. So, I don't know.
I think Naruto in particular is a bit used to be like bigger in the West.
Mhm.
Because I remember like Naruto was always the one that was like getting high, like high on the best-selling list in bookstores, like Barnes and
True.
Nobles.
But Boruto happened, so
You think
Yeah.
it's better if
So I
it
don't
just ended?
Change two letters in your favorite franchise to make it worse. Boruto.
Or
No,
you just call
I'm
him
a
by
biased.
his
I'm a
other
biased
name.
guy.
Anyway, it's not that bad. Boruto's not that bad. It's just that it's like MCU. I feel it's already done. So whatever's happening, it doesn't
really
have
happening.
much impact on me anymore. So, I don't know. But at least One Piece is there. Big
I
three.
am happy that it is there.
I am happy that it's there. Anyway, Oda does pretty good villains. That's what I could say about this one. But their stories get generic in the middle.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm surprised it's like this low.
What the heck? 23, JoJo. Just because of recent anime, JoJo's right there. I don't
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen JoJo a lot already, way back in the 90s. Because
Pero
yeah,
I, I think dito it became popularized because of
the Capcom fighting
the
game.
fighting games. Yep.
Yeah, Capcom fighting game.
Yep.
And that was specifically on the third one, which is the longest one from what they said, the Stardust Crusaders. Although this one says 2012, I think that's from the start, so I think they're going with this in general. 23 in general. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So yeah, I don't think they're putting arcs on it. Anyway, 22 Clanad. I'm kind of surprised it's here, but why not?
But I'm glad it's there.
Yeah, why not? Why not? If
Wait.
you-
Wait,
There are worse things in life.
it's here, but Saint Seiya is not.
Oh, travesty.
Travis.
It's probably the fault of that's Netflix fault.
Yeah, yeah. Even diehard Saint Seiya guys were complaining on that one.
But Berserk is here,
Yeah. Eh,
so I mean,
I don't know.
If Berserk can survive a bad series, like why not Saint Seiya?
I don't know. I don't think Saint Seiya was big in the West. So yeah.
It was big in Europe
Europe.
or
Yeah,
not in
yeah.
America.
Not in
think
America.
more Europe.
I think
Not-
this is more
not-
of an American list. So yeah,
America.
America.
Ah.
But anyway, Clannad, it's okay. It's right there. It's already there. I'd pick other shows, but this made me cry. But the heck, it's right there. So yeah, great,
Right
great.
there.
I'm watching
It's
it now.
it's right there.
Right there. I appreciate it.
I
happy.
mean, but did they specifically say Clanad after story?
No, just Clannad in general. So that includes After Story.
Yeah, so it's confused.
Or they may be
I
saying
don't
the
know.
video game. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm watching it now, so let's
Cool,
see.
cool. Yeah. So you're in Clannad for now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm watching.
happy days. Happy days.
Watching.
Oh, happy days. Okay, Legend of Galactic Heroes 21. I've never seen it. They said it
awesome.
was good.
It's really good.
So, do you agree with the position?
Considering how old the anime is,
You're glad it's there.
I think no. I think it should be higher. Like this anime is way. What do you call that? Way before.
Mm.
It was way
Before
ahead
its
of
time. Way ahead
it
of
was
its
way
time.
ahead of its
Ah.
time. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Like the themes that they touch upon is relevant today. This is
I've heard it described as Game of Thrones in outer space.
oh yeah. This is
Ah. Okay.
this-
Now
that's
I'm interested.
But it's like this is like the good game.
Hmm.
It's not
A
like
Song of Ice and Fire in outer space. Yeah, that's the real Game of Thrones.
Yep, I prefer the real game.
A Song of Moon and Suns. Okay. I guess I'll go to High Dive for that one.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
But Saint Seiya's not here.
Yeah. Travesty.
For sure.
Actually, there's a lot that's not here on this list, so yeah.
all right.
So yeah, the heck it's
Freaking paranoia agent is not there.
yeah,
What the hell?
yeah.
What the hell?
Here's the funny part. I agree more with the list in Paste Magazine than this one.
Yeah. Whose bullshit idea was that this? You talk about this bullshit.
Red.
Whose idea was
I don't know.
I don't
Let
know.
us not name.
this is bullshit.
Let us not name names.
I'll just hide him in the name of Andalusian. Anyway, number 20,
No.
K-On.
I'm surprised it's this high.
Yeah,
But
I'm surprised it's even here.
yep.
The hipsters,
Well,
man.
gotta have a slice
Uh-huh.
of life representative and
The
a Kyoto
hipsters.
animation representative aside from Clanat.
The heck, Violet Evergarden's. I don't think it's here. Uh,
Is Violet Evergarden here?
nope.
Not,
Travesty.
not here. What
Travesty.
a travesty.
For shame.
For shame. I'm
Uh,
depressed already.
but yeah, K-On! Is here because it basically the one that popularized the slice of life
You
genre.
know
Mm.
why your K-On! Really there, right, on that list?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because of Mogi.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Mugi.
Mugi.
Mugi. She's
Oh yeah,
too cute.
yeah.
And that's why K-On! is.
I used
Really
to be
nice
a-
rich girl.
I used to be a Mio and Yui fan, but
Yeah.
Mugi
Mugi.
won me over.
I see you're a man of culture as well.
Yeah.
We're
Mugi.
throwing memes now.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised it's there in the first place because there are better
It's really
Kyo
good.
anime shows than this one.
You know what?
But-
I really didn't like Slice
There are
of Life.
definitely
And this is actually your guys' fault.
what?
What?
For introducing slice of life animes.
No, you guys, like I said, I don't really like Slice. But then you guys started talking about this. Oh, it's not really. Because, I did like Beck.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Beck is good.
like, oh, this anime is not about music. You
Nope.
know, it has music in it, but it's not
Hmm.
about music. So
Yep.
that kind of like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting.
Heck, Kacho
Yeah, like
Oji is
when I-
not here.
Yeah, when I was sick, I was sick for like a weekend. And I was running out of stuff to watch, and that's when I watched it, and I was like, "Damn, this is pretty good." Like
Yeah.
none of the themes I couldn't relate to, but I could
Mm.
tell that this was a good show.
Hmm.
You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not like a queen girl who likes cakes and plays instruments.
When it
but
comes to
I
movies, I mean, when it comes to music, I think the best representative for this one would be Black Heaven or Kacho Oji
oh yeah,
because
man.
that the heck that show
Hmm. I would
or Kids on the Slope
I
or
would-
something.
yeah, Kids on the Slope. Yes.
Kids on
Yes,
the Slope
Kids
or
on the
something. Anyway,
Oh,
that's the rock representative. Kids on the Slope is the jazz representative. Because we already have a classical representative down there.
And I would I don't know. Kachoji is nice, but I would call it like top tier anime.
Hmm. Anyway,
Like,
I laughed a lot
Kia
at that
this year,
one.
but Kia this year. And
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You were happy on this list. That made this one, but it made it.
The list was okay until we started talking about it. Now I'm depressed.
Maybe we should come up with our own list.
Yeah.
If it's for
Official-
Komugi, I would defeat even the Reddit list.
But like we can't like top 50. This is taking too long. We
Yeah,
should do,
I
like,
know.
top 25 or
At
some
least
shit, you know?
25 or 10. Top
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, top five.
Top 5.
five would be
Top
good.
5 would be the
Like,
best.
really force
Personal-
you to think about your choices.
Personal top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, each one of
Oh.
ours personal top 5s, I guess.
Yeah, that would like really force you to like, oh
The
man,
Blue
like what
Girl.
like
What
consider-
did I really
Love
like in
Road.
my life?
Uh,
Why am I alive?
Spider Woman.
Like what really opened my eyes for anime. Like I mean,
Wordsworth.
Ninja
Wordsworth.
Turtles,
Stallion, best character ever.
Dragon Knight.
like my eyes were pretty open while I was watching La Blue Girl.
Yep.
The blue girl opened my eyes.
I used to have chinky eyes, but then I watched.
Oh my god. Anyway, 19. The anime that exposed me to legs. Sailor Moon.
You know what? Sailor Moon did not age that well for me. Like I had like great memories of that
Yep.
going on, but now just thinking about it, it's like, what the fuck? What was I thinking?
Well, it popularized the magical girl genre, so it's like
Yep.
the principal should be.
And it's way better than what Saban was about to do with it. So, did you guys watch that? The I think it was a pitch for Sailor Moon to be released in the US. It was supposed to include the live action with the animated American animated.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so when
Oh,
she
you know what?
transforms
Right.
into Sailor Moon, it turns into an animation.
Anime.
But the animation is
I
made by
thought.
Dick, DIC, Dick. So it's very
You know it's
Western.
good if it's made by me.
So
Oh, speaking of Sailor Moon, have you guys seen the live action?
oh, oh yes, oh yes.
What was that? Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon.
Yep, yep. Oh my god, cosplay.
Yep.
It's pretty much
It's
tokusatsu
it's okay.
in a way. If you like watching Kamen
It
Rider,
basically is.
if you like
Uh-huh.
watching Kamen Rider, it's okay. Just don't think of it as Sailor Moon, the anime. Think
It's-
of it as a live
It's
action version.
basically tokusatsu.
Yeah. So there you go.
I think it's still available in YouTube.
YouTube. It doesn't have the
Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon.
yeah,
What you search for.
yeah.
Pretty Guardian.
Oh my god. I'm now remembering it. I don't know. I like Sailor Mercury there. She's cute.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
What?
19. And okay, it's on the list. It's a representative of the magical girls, so yeah.
What? Sailor Moon. We're still on Sailor Moon. I thought
Yeah.
we do the next one.
The next one is Hunter x Hunter. Hunter Cross Hunter?
The Hunter.
Hunter
Hunter.
X Hunter?
The
Hiatus,
modern
hiatus.
day Yu Yu Hakusho. Hunter x
Hunter x
Hunter
Hunter.
x Hunter.
Hunter. That's what I think.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so
What?
Hunter x Hunter?
yep.
What?
I have not seen it.
It's mainstream.
Yeah, it's too mainstream for me.
It's so mainstream.
I'm a connoisseur.
Judy, I don't like mainstream because it's so mainstream.
I'm a
You guys
connoisseur,
sound like
which means I like connoisseur.
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Which is not in this list.
For shame.
For
For
shame.
shame.
Anyway, Hunter x Hunter, I think is too high in the list. Although a lot of people really love this show, not as much as me. So, just personal opinion, it's too high for me. But I guess it's okay for a lot of people. So there, Hunter x Hunter. 17 Monogatari series. Well, they used series, so I guess they're. It's in
So,
general.
Baki Monogatari, Nise Monogatari,
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
a
Monogatari.
well, everything.
You know
Well-
what? I never even watched one of these things. I keep hearing people hype that shit up.
It's okay. It's okay.
I watched the first episode. It seemed interesting enough, but
Hmm.
I think I have to give it another.
I've seen better shows for this to be this high, but it's on the list. So yeah,
You gotta have a
representative again.
Gainax. Was it a game?
Shaft Studio Shaft.
Shaft.
Yeah.
Shaft.
Damn right. Okay, next one, Guren Lagann, number 16.
Hmm.
You
Yep.
think it's too low,
I think
or it's okay? It's on the right.
It's just I think it's just right.
Hmm.
Because it's like basically a culmination of every super robot.
Super robot trope.
The best
Yeah,
parts of all of
True.
the
Yep.
yeah robot.
yeah, takes all the best parts of those and makes it something with a bit more gravitas.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's basically like what Voltron Legendary Defender tried to do with Voltron,
Yeah.
except they did it earlier. Except they did it first, and then they did it with basically every other trope of every other Super Robot show.
Yep. Yep. Next one, it's actually just right beside him. After a super robot, it's a real robot.
Real robot.
It's Gundam.
At what number?
15.
15? Too low.
Yeah.
Too low.
It defined the genre. So, yeah, too low.
Too low.
Eh, what can you do?
No, I'm guessing it. I will only accept that it's at number 15 because they're basically aggregating all the other Gundam shows.
Yeah.
So it's like being dragged down by all the bad Gundam. So,
Specifically
okay.
Wing.
Aw.
I
What?
didn't say it. It didn't come from me.
Wait.
It didn't come from me. I thought it, but it didn't come from me.
But Wing.
Wing.
Ito ang aking mission. Tapos,
G Gundam is still better.
Oh no. Not
May
G
not take
Gundam.
Shining finger, yo. I give you my shining finger. Anyway, the best one for me sa Gundam was 8th MS Team. That was actually the best one, which is not in this list.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what I'd consider my favorite.
Hmm.
My favorite is the Mobile Suit Gundam novel.
Novel. Yeah. Which came after
Yeah,
the
one by
anime.
Tomino. Yeah. After the anime finished, like Tomino wrote the novels.
In where
based
the
on what he
Gundam
wanted.
is pure white.
Yeah, the Gundam is actually pure white because he actually wanted the Gundam to be white.
Which they applied to Unicorn.
Oh, that's actually my favorite one, Unicorn.
Unicorn.
An OVA.
Yes. So
Which I waited freaking years to complete.
yeah,
Freaking zero or whatever. Manda na akong maba na yung bulbul ko.
Oh my god.
But it was worth the wait.
yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
It was worth the wait.
But yeah, I also recommend the novel, the novelization, because it was written by the original author, the original writer, Tomino Yoshiyuki. And it's basically what if he wrote the original Mobile Suit Gundam as a series that was not limited by
Syndication.
television, by syndication.
And there
Because
you
there was
go.
a lot of change.
Yep. Anyway, Gundam just put a lot of fillers during that time. But I think the novel was more solid because that's his vision in the first place. So yeah. Spirited Away, number 14. Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
it's there. What can you do? It's there. What? No Voltes 5? Although, yeah, I think that show's really overrated, Voltes 5. People,
It's because it's got nostalgia on its side.
yeah, and people just say stuff that's not really present there, like going up against the government and stuff. That's why Marcos banned it. It's about an alien invasion, for God's sake.
I'm pretty sure those are just. I'm pretty sure that was just fake news.
Fake news.
But like, yeah.
And the ending was meh. So he just found out that he was fighting against his brother and like, oh, what have I been doing all my life?
What have I been doing? Wala. Wala.
Wala lang. Brothers na? Okay.
We're brothers. Did we just become best friends? The end.
Oh, then why not put Deimos there? It's basically a mecha Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, that was actually I like Deimos better than Voltes 5. So
Oh yeah, yep.
I don't know.
Because
way
Dimos is
better.
only one.
Yeah.
Voltes 5 is fine.
Voltes 5 is fine. That's the first time I was actually thinking that how do they control the mech? Is it only the guy in the head, or do they control the limbs separately? Like, I need the hands. I need the hands. It's like Power Rangers back then. Anyway, at least in Bioman, they're all in one cockpit, so
So it's like, yeah.
they're more coordinated than that one. But the heck. Anyway,
Hoy! Mayos ka!
number 13, Madoka Magica. Yeah.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Pretty good place for this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. My comments? Yes.
Good.
Good.
That's it. Yes.
I would have hoped it was closer to Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's like, I would have found it funny that they would that
There's
the
a gap.
magical girl, yeah, the magical shoujo originator and the magical deconstructor would be in the same spot.
So yeah. Number 12, Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yep, that's fine.
KyoAni represent.
Well, there's Keon and Clannad in there.
Yep. So yeah. Haruhi Suzumiya. Yep. I actually was introduced.
Yep, it's good.
It's good. I was introduced to this one because of the Gyakuten Saiban spoof. That's the first
Yeah.
clip I'd ever seen of this one. Then it stuck onto me. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Kyo, that was the first time I witnessed Kyo Ani's talents at adaptation. Like they can make they just they don't just take the source material, they also improve it in a lot of ways
Mhm.
that you would never think of.
In lot of ways
And-
you'll never think of.
Yeah, especially the movie,
Disappearance?
Disappearance. Yeah, they're like in the novel, because you're also reading the novel from Kyo's point of
Mhm.
view. So he does a lot of monologuing.
Yep.
So a lot of the plot gets progress because of how he monologues.
Mhm.
And like, how do you express that in movie?
Animation form.
Yeah, and
They pulled it
did
off.
a really good. Yep.
There you go. So Haruhi Suzumiya, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Just about right.
yeah, yeah.
Could be higher. Could be higher.
Yeah.
Deserves to be higher. But at this level, yeah, I'm okay with it.
Ghost in the Shell. I think they're going with the series.
Which one?
I don't know. The picture is the series. The year is the movie. So
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, gotta keep things consistent here, fellow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. they're they're mixing stuff up.
Yeah. It's alright.
It's alright. Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. But I prefer Pat Labor on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Labor.
So there we go.
What a travesty. What a
Travesty.
travesty.
uh, they want government stuff. Yeah, you talk about Pat Labor, your red tape and shit. Here we go. Number 10, Attack on Titan. Shingeki no Kyojin.
I
Studio
think it's a
Book.
bit too
It's
high.
too high for me.
Yep, too high. I think people are being too what do you call this?
Bias.
They want to be edgy and stuff, so they put it up there.
Edge Lord.
They're edge lords. But yeah, it's kind of high.
Yeah.
Then
I mean, it's all right.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's a it's a it's a good enough show.
Yeah. And you're reading the manga right now.
Yep.
Which makes you go holy shit. So yeah.
Yep. Yep. And it's very hard not to talk about it.
But you want to talk with someone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I felt when Endgame finished and none of you actually watched it yet. I really wanted to talk with someone. Let it go! Number 9. Code Geass. Geass.
Yes.
Whatever. How you pronounce it.
Mhm.
Number 9. Code Geass.
So wait. So we got two clamp here.
Yep.
Two clamp.
But no Ray
franchises.
Earth.
Travesty.
Travesty.
What a travesty.
The heck, when I say RG Veda, no one actually knows what it is. That's clamp too. You'll float too. You'll float too. Okay, Code Geass, Geass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Geass.
Yes of War.
Untitled Geass game. Out now. On a discount. $14. $15 to be exact. Okay, number 8, Naruto.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a super fan. I'm a Naruto super fan, but I think
You're a Narutard?
the anime has. Yeah, sure, why not?
That's what they call them.
Yeah, but it's like I think it. Like, I have a lot of problems with the anime
Mhm.
and how it adapts the source material, and yet at the same time It also improves on some of the things
Yep.
in the manga. It's like I can't say that either the anime or the manga is the definitive experience.
just watch them both. Read
Yeah,
it and watch it, then you decide.
Yep. But
Well, I
as a-
want to say that with because to a point I've read the manga and continued to watch the anime.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think they all it still closely resembles each other, except that syempre yung anime and daming fillers, while yung the manga just went straight on.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I will say, story-wise, you'll probably get more understanding of the story if you read the manga.
Mhm.
But there are
Yep.
some areas that you'd really have to watch the anime.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
for
Especially action
example-
scenes.
Yeah, like just for example, if you've gone through the manga and read the part where Might Guy fought Madara,
Mhm.
Mm.
it's not gonna be as epic of a fight as
Yeah.
when you're watching it in the anime.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Some fight scenes are just hard to translate in manga, so you
Yep.
have to watch it in motion.
Yep.
So there you go. Anyway, my thinking of that one is it's like a fairy tale. Fairy tale is
Which is not on this
which is
list.
not on this list. What a
Oh,
travesty.
ano?
Travesty.
What
What
the
a
hell?
travesty.
Anyway, fairy tale manga is good. I've read the manga and I've seen the anime. They improved on some relationships on the anime, so yeah, you read the manga, you watch the anime.
Yep.
Some stuff makes sense in the manga, some stuff makes sense in the anime. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. As an adaptation, I think Fairy Tail does a better job than Naruto.
Yep. and it's shorter.
Not shorter.
Studio
Yep.
Piero and their
Yep.
ongoing stuff.
And yet, like um, they like that episode where they were trying look under Kakashi's mask.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Oh, right.
one of the best filler episodes ever.
Oh my god.
Wait. Are you talking about the first time that they tried to look
Yeah,
into the
Yep,
mask?
yep,
time.
the first
Yeah,
one,
the
the first
first
one. Yeah.
Okay.
when they were when they were it, when they were trying to
Visualize it first.
visualize
Maybe
it first,
he has
and then they
buck teeth.
no, like um like Naruto came up with the plan to get Kakashi in certain situations where you'd have to remove his mask.
They were just
Like,
foiled.
Yeah, and Sakura was kind of like on board, but not showing that she was also
Curious.
curious.
Yes, on board. Uh-huh.
And Sasuke was like, "This was a waste of my time." And then Naruto's like, "But what if he has buck teeth under this mask?" And then Sasuke just stopped in his
Like,
tracks.
oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, imagine the people's reaction when they showed that filler where he actually showed his face.
Yeah.
Pretty plain.
Like somewhere
Like,
in the end.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Like, oh, it's a pretty boy Kakashi. Okay.
Yeah.
Which they made canon kasi that kind of situation showed up again in Boruto,
Yep.
the Boruto anime.
Yep.
Okay. Based on the conversation, I think Naruto should be higher.
Let's leave it as is. Like,
Anyway, number 7, Akira. The thing here is, if you've read the manga of Akira, there's a lot of things missing on that one.
oh yeah. Because it's just a movie.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
it's like it was inevitable.
Hmm.
But at the same time, like I can't ignore that the movie does some really, really good.
Really good shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, as usual, it was directed by a pretty famous guy. Who was this?
Otomo.
Otomo. Was it Otomo? Yeah, Katsuhiro Otomo. Yeah.
Yeah. So the actual the actual mangaka was the one who also directed.
Yep, yep. Which was pretty good. However, this is something more Western, I think. This is one of the first
Oh, yeah.
few Western
Well-
influences on anime.
Well, Akira is also big in Japan.
Yep.
Like
Big in
I
Japan.
think if you follow anime at all,
Yep, yep. But the thing here
Akira's-
is, you'll know the influence it has on Westerners, because of I got a Marvel comic book. What the? They spoofed the entire
Uh,
thing.
yeah, because it's like one of the first big anime that became famous in America.
Yeah, and the funny part is they had the Yu Yu Hakusho syndrome here, where they misplaced voices. There was a part there where there was a woman doing chants at the start. It was actually a woman, but they gave her a man's voice because they thought it was a man. So same thing with here in the Philippines, Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't think they got the context of the entire thing yet, but they started dubbing the whole thing.
Jericho.
So yeah, so Jeremiah was supposed to be
Jeremiah.
a lolo
Was it-
or a grandpa, but they found out she was female. So they changed it. Same thing with
Nice.
the Kurama. Kurama is a guy, but they made it a girl. So
I
yeah,
think
same
it
thing with
wasn't her
Saint Seiya.
situation a little bit different.
What?
He could kind of get away with Kurama because she was a man trapped in a woman's body or something like that.
Oh no, no, no! He was a man in the first place. They changed it in
A
the.
man.
He was a man.
Oh, man.
Otokoda! Otokoda!
Ah!
He's just a pretty boy, but basically, at, at start, I
Born and
think they
raised
just
in
made
South
up that
Detroit.
part in the Tagalog version to make up for it. 'Cause they knew they were very wrong.
Oh, we're screwed. Gotta.
Yeah, we gotta make a
Gotta-
new. Gotta make up for it. Because you've seen that guy topless, so if he was a girl in the first place, you'd already know. So yeah, there you go.
Redcon. Pinoy Redcon.
Pinoy retcon at its best. Anyway, so we got Akira number 7. Okay,
Yeah.
not bad, not bad. This one I have high doubts about it. Steins Gate, they put it on number 6.
Hmm.
Steins
high.
Gate is on
didn't know
number
there was that.
6. My God,
I didn't even know they was that famous. Popular.
exactly. So
So
yeah,
it's
I
damn
think
hipsters, man.
these are the edge lords again that were
I
voting
know,
for
right?
this. they were feeling, oh, I'm grown up already. I love this anime. So there you go.
Yeah, no, I think because the main character kind of is kind of like House,
No.
like House the Doctor House. You know,
Yep, yep, yep.
Mhm.
Hugh
Not
Laurie.
Babae.
So he kind of acts like that. So it's like, oh,
Mm.
he's a G.
He's
I mean,
an
no,
he's an
basically
asshole.
a Chuni. Yeah, he's basically a Chunibyo who's acting like a genius. But,
Hmm.
okay,
So there you go.
but whatever.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised they put it this high up.
Yeah, yes. So am I.
Uh,
I'm guessing the people who put it this high are also the people who were impressed by how smart um, Inception was.
the Christopher Nolan guys.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's like um, it sounds confusing. Therefore, it must be brilliant.
which also goes to the next one, which is Death Note. I'm surprised it's this high.
I know. I'm not. I'm not surprised.
Because
Death
Death
Note
Note,
is actually.
Death Note at the start was good. Then at the middle, it kind of fell off for me.
And
For me
after-
specifically.
After what was the guy name?
L.
L died.
Yep.
Ah.
Spoilers, but the heck.
Oh, spoiler, sorry.
So-
But yeah. Well, it's still still pretty big here
Yeah.
in the US. So I mean, it was big enough for Netflix to do an American version.
Ha ha ha.
Oh no.
I'm surprised here. I'm not surprised it's this high.
You know what I liked about that Netflix version? The only thing I liked about that
Uh,
was Green Goblin. He was a good Ryuk. But other than that, the story sucked.
Wait, touching on that,
Mhm.
what are your guys' opinion on the Japanese live action?
It's okay, but I don't like it.
I haven't seen it. So-
I'm,
I won't comment.
I'm not fond of the look of Kira.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pero they did really well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Although it's a tokusatsu CGI because it's low budget, but but at least it's there. At least it's there. They did it pretty good. Pretty good job on that one. But Death Note, I think this one is too high for me specifically. Too high for me.
Yeah. Prob-
Then Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
No doubt,
Mhm.
no doubt, it should be on the list, and it should be this
Oh
high.
yeah.
It should be that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be around
Yeah.
this.
Top 5 tier. Yeah, I'd agree. It should be there.
Especially if we're including Dragon Ball
The first one.
up to Z.
Yeah.
Like from Dragon Ball up to Z. Like if we were just talking about Z, just Z, I wouldn't want it to be this high. But if we
Yeah.
take
If it's the first
the
one.
entire thing, if we take the entire thing, like
Mm.
Dragon Ball up to Z,
Yep, yep.
yeah, it's definitely top tier.
Top tier. Same with this one. I agree with this one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah.
Ah, brother.
Oh yes.
Top tier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty good,
Yep.
pretty good.
It's my personal favorite. Like, spoiler, spoiler for the next topic. This is actually my favorite anime of all time.
Favorite anime of all time.
Yeah.
The next one, Cowboy Bebop. I haven't
sure, why
really seen Cowboy Bebop yet, so I can't really judge this one. But it seems a lot of
I feel-
lists put this on the top.
Yeah, I feel like it's a very Western. It's something that'll be very famous to Western audiences.
Yep, yep. So probably I'll watch this dubbed because it's a western. It's like Trigun. I'd watch it dubbed, but the Japanese is fine
Pinoy
as
dub.
well. Pinoy dub. Okay, number one, Evangelion. This one I don't agree with. Really.
Well, depends. Are we talking about just the series? Do we include the movie?
Everything I
We
think
include the-
because they weren't specific.
Including the
Remakes.
remake, the rebuild,
Rebuilds.
Evangelion.
I don't know. The rebuilds was fine. The anime itself, when it ended, it was a weird experience for me.
I would say that it deserves this high like this high tier position because it's actually also smart,
In a way.
but it's like it's like a smart and deep show, but it's like a show that's trying very hard to be smart and deep. But
it's
but
Nolan, but it's not Nolan.
yeah, so, but the difference is that this Evangelion actually like works.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like
Especially when you're familiar with the
really good
Bible. Yeah. It kind of works. But it's not my well, personal opinion, it's not my number one.
sure.
Yeah.
But I would say like a lot of people would have placed it high on their personal list
Mhm.
so much that it basically went to number one.
Yeah.
Probably
So,
like top 10 territory.
Mm.
Yeah. Like top 10. I mean, I would also consider it top 5 probably.
Yeah. Top 5's fine, but not my number one specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are a lot of better shows there.
Yeah, like Full Metal Alchemist
Yeah.
Brotherhood.
Wind Called Amnesia. A very, very old show. Project Echo is not here. Although it's a very niche genre, so I'm not surprised.
What a travesty. I mean, no Dirty Bear here. No.
Nah. Although Dirty Pair was so, I don't know, 80s in some way.
Yep. I mean, but yeah, there's no
Golgo
Ranma.
13 is
There's no
not
Ranma.
here. Golgo 13. Best assassin ever.
Yeah.
Super sniper.
I mean, City Hunter isn't here.
Oh yeah. City Hunter.
It's kind of sad.
Although that's basically that's our year and our territory.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised something like Onizuka isn't here.
Hmm. Did they
I
have
would have expected it to be here.
Which one? Which one? What, sorry?
Great teacher Onizuka.
Oh, GTO.
Oh, GTO, yeah. It's not here.
Yeah.
Eh,
For shame.
for shame.
I mean, it's fine. Like I don't think I don't think it's like high enough.
Although GTO is kind of too Japanese, in a way. So
Yeah, but
I don't
it was
know.
one of the big franchises like when
Tokyo Pop.
like in the mid 2000s, like
Yeah.
at the height of Tokyo Pop. Like GTO was one of the things like, oh, if you were into anime, you probably knew about GTO.
Yeah. Initial D is not here. Although I don't really mind if it's not here.
I think initial D is more of a niche kind of market.
Yep,
I
yep.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought the
It's
card
like
game.
a sports anime for cars.
I bought the card game. No one played it. So there. That's a niche
But
genre.
High Score Girl is not here,
Yes,
which is sad.
I have the sadness. As I've said, we started happy with the list. Then when we went through it, I'm depressed now.
Oh.
Oh God! Why no Ninja Scroll? No Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Walang Fatal Fury. That's the reason why no one knows Terry Bogard.
Are you okay?
Terry
No,
Bogard.
di ba, who posted it na ano? Terry Bogard was like
Buffed up
an
Pokemon
adult,
trainer.
an adult.
Muscular Pokemon trainer.
That works. He does the same thing with the hat. So why not? Yeah, that's Ash Ketchum. At Super Saiyan levels. Because it's blonde now. Anyway, I guess that's it for the list. And I'm so sad. So I guess next week, no, not next week, because I'll be on Rev
It'll be a
Rev Major Philippines.
Rev Major.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
what?
if I should
Ano
cover
meron
it
next week?
something. Rev Major,
What is the Rev Major?
the fighting game,
The big tournament. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
fighting game
okay.
tournament in the Philippines, the biggest one so far. So yeah, I'll be in Solaire. I'll try to cover it maybe if I have the time or if I have the kapal na mukha. I will cover it.
Hello, we're live from Solaire.
Solaire. It's Rev Philippines.
Oh,
Now
just
let's
try
go.
it. Malay mo makakuha ka ng ano, like a backstage pass or something.
Mamakuha tayo sponsor.
Uh, anyway, I guess that's it for our subject. So our assignment now, assignment homework, is making our top 5. Our own top 5 list.
Fine.
Tama-tama lang. Yung 2
Yeah.
weeks to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks
So
to
you've got
choose.
all the time to think about that. Think about your life.
What have you been doing with her? What have I been doing with my life?
So other than that, there was actually a question by one of our friends. Which
Our
was,
viewers?
You mean
No, no.
fans?
No. This was William actually.
Ay?
So Pau brought this up recently. So what made you think that you're a gamer? What game made you think you're a gamer? Which is something that I was thinking of. And I did not arrive to any answer because the first time I touched the controller, that's how I found out I was gaming already. So I don't think that question was significant for me.
it's like
You
it's
just
like
found out you were gaming, so yeah.
no, it's like what it's like when you first like play a sport or something, like
Mm.
if you try shooting a basketball through a hoop, and it's like
Mm.
okay, like this is fun, but then like at some point you realize, oh, I really really like playing basketball.
Yeah. So
So it's like I think at some point same with the anime, right?
yep, yep.
You watch a certain show, it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting,
Hmm.
but it's like it's like there's this one show that you watch, and then after you watch it, you realize, oh, I'm actually an otaku.
I'm into this.
I'm in
Yeah, it's
2D.
like
No turning back.
yeah, basically something like
I will be despised in my school for 4 years. They'll call me a weirdo for it.
yeah, yeah, because like when like a lot of us probably like picked up a family computer
Mm.
because everybody else was playing family computer.
Yeah.
And it's like it was something that we did because everybody else was playing it, and it was something new. But like playing text,
Text.
like text the
Pog.
card game, right?
Yeah.
Or playing marbles or playing Super Trump or something.
Yep, yep.
But like it was something that a lot of us did because everybody was doing it, or at least we thought everybody was doing it.
Hmm.
Eh, And then there is but like for me, I can point to one game specifically
Hmm.
where where I played it and I realized, oh, like video games are my actual primary hobby.
Yeah.
Like is
Mm.
like that's gonna be a topic for like
For another
For,
day.
for another day. Yeah,
Yeah.
because basically, RPGs were never my thing. One of our friends, Carlo Anastasio, he actually lent me Final Fantasy 4, 3, Final Fantasy 3. I
Six.
never, yeah, which is 6 in Japan. I never got it. I didn't.
So my first fence.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Then he lent me Chrono Trigger. Then I bought my own because that was my introduction to RPGs. Then I actually got Final Fantasy 3 finally because I didn't get the part where there's numbers showing up when you hit them. It's not for me back then. I wanted action games.
Which is it, tama lang
Yeah.
yung Chrono Trigger kasi there's a lot more action in it
Yeah, and
than,
it's Akira
than the
Toriyama.
other.
I was into Dragon Ball that time, so when I saw Akira Toriyama's drawing, yeah, that's for me. uh, so, yeah, I guess that's it. So, you guys want to add anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
Uh, Switch Lite
Switch
Right.
Lite, yeah.
D-pad is pretty nice. I'm actually playing Blaze Blue Cross Tag back now.
Oh, nice. You got the what do you call this, season pass and stuff for Blaze Blue?
Is there season pass?
Yeah, the
yeah,
one
the-
for the
The one
additional
that comes with
characters.
the deluxe edition or something.
Yep, yep.
Yep. So I have
So you got Teddy there. Teddy.
let me see.
Is there an
just
Arcana
now
Heart
is-
character there?
Yep.
Oh, there. You got the season
I
pass.
I know. Uh,
Yep, she's the only Arcana Heart character there.
Heart,
So,
I know. Yeah, I know Heart.
Uh,
Yep, Teddy and Naoto.
yep, yep.
Shibuya.
So yeah, let's play that sometime. I only played against the computer, so it's kind of getting boring. So Let's try that sometime. Um, Other than that, anyway, Daemon X Machina, don't sleep on it. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, Untitled Goose Game out now. It's on a discount. So, game of the year, game of the year. Oh yeah, we actually Alan, we put our game of the year
Predictions.
predictions. So, what do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know.
We were thinking it's Death Stranding because Jeff Keighley was in the game itself. So,
Yeah, so
biased.
yeah, by he's biased.
By the biased opinion in them, they will win Game of the Year. Other than that, it's a Kojima game. A lot of people love Kojima.
Well, they do.
Yeah.
Saka peeing mechanics.
Yeah, peeing mechanics. Peeing mechanics rules. Although that's not the first game that actually did that. I think the first one I saw was No More Heroes. I think No More Heroes.
Oh, but this is probably the first one that has as much detail.
Yeah, more detail. It's got
Too
more detail.
much TMI.
Uh,
TMI. My goodness. Okay, so I guess we should end everything here because we got nothing to talk about.
We got, but let's just save
Yeah.
it for another day.
Good for another day, and it's
That's
kind
a
of late.
story for another time.
And it's kind of late, Bubu Chacha. You know.
cha-cha.
I love that show.
Oh, Akasuki Cha-cha.
And it's not on the list.
It's not on the list, Travis.
What a travesty.
Bubu Chacha and Akazukin Chacha. Maybe if we have a top 100, yeah, they're there. Somewhere.
It's surprising kasi di ba nasa Cartoon Network yung Akasuki Cha-cha.
Yeah, but Cartoon Network here in Southeast Asia.
Ah.
So it was specific to us. Same with Hakushon Daimao or Sneezing Magician. That was only with us here in Southeast Asia. So yeah, Americans don't know who Hakushon even is.
Yeah, they were confused when Tatsunoko versus Capcom came up.
Yep. I mean, Tatsunoko characters, they're not even familiar with 50% of them. So there. Okay, so let's end it here. And any shout outs before we end?
Shoutouts to Sony for censoring games because I don't know because of Sony censoring games. I have now decided to get all my kid friendly games on the Switch.
Kid friendly games. Okay. Noted. Anyone else?
Ashley played in a celebrity show match show for League of Legends.
Good.
I guess it's the only game she plays. Other than Mobile Legends, but you'll never know. Yeah, although, yeah, I won't deny she's a gamer because she is.
She's
But-
also been streaming. Or she's also been streaming Borderlands 3.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're meant to be together. Playing the same game.
I hate Borderlands 3. Time
That's why I'm
to
really
Borderlands.
playing it, Ashley.
Yeah. So there we go. Yep, that's it. So to everyone, ja matane. Bye bye.
My boy.
Bye.